Hello, how is everyone doing? Hope you're all doing great. It's just me today. Sammy's not here. She's in England, where I am. I kidnapped her, and she's forever stuck here. So yeah, you don't get her today. But you get me. So that's a one-up, isn't it? But anyway, we are back on Genshin today. I would have streamed yesterday, but I was way too tired, so I left it till today because I have more energy now. We're going to be doing the Interlude chapter. Yeah, chapter 5. I've already done my dailies and everything, so there's not really anything to get in the way of it. So I guess let's go 10,000 meters by walking. I'm gonna be here a while. Strap in, get a drink, everything. Yeah. Okay, jokes aside though. Right, let's head over there. Right, it is in the black area, so I'm first going to go and get the statue of the 7, which I've not been to this waypoint yet. I don't know if anything's gonna happen. Nothing has yet happened. Always nice to see. Lovely viewpoint. Right, where do I need to go? I need to go over there. Where is the statue? That's the first one, I'm guessing? Yeah, okay, well. Let's avoid all of the pyroculuses if we can. And let's just keep going towards what we... What the fuck are you? Are you an enemy or are you something I can... Hello? Well, you're definitely not, like, aggroed straight away on me. If I... Okay, yeah, you do attack me. I'm just gonna kill you by doing that. Cheers. Coolio. Right, how do I get up there? Just over here? Is that a little kid? I don't want to go close to him just in case it is a world quest. What's that? Gameplay tutorial. Something to do with those creatures. Okay. The Ictomisaurus. They have some weird names in this. Right. Where's that statue? I want that statue. Oh, that's not even a statue, it's a... Statue's up there. Okay. I'm gonna let those dogs suffer for now. I don't know what they are. Are they dogs? They're the weird sealy things. They're the new ones in Natlan. Actually, yeah, that's just made me realise. Every other nation has had just, like, sealies. Some coloured in, like, fair colour. Like, Dendro had green sealies at some points. But most of the places just had normal sealies. This place has those dogs. Can't see him now, but yeah. Don't know why they changed them. Right, what's happening here then?
Something's hiding behind that statue!
No, you don't say. Oh, hello.
Aw, it's a baby ectomisaur! So cute! Although,
Big
why is it
Tomisaur.
staring at us?
Because it's cute, that's why it's staring at us. Or is it trying to hypnotize us? Hello? Oh, it is trying to hypnotize. Where am I? What is this place? Oh shit, hello. You look like someone related to Tubby. From the Serenity Pot. Like a great elder. Boo. Okay, bye. Can I get the statue now? Guess not.
How long was Paimon out? Paimon locked eyes with that baby ectomisaur for like a second. And then she was suddenly pulled into this strange place with a huge ectomisaur.
Same it.
Any idea what happened?
Yeah, I think we got drugged.
Traveler? Hey, what's wrong?
We're being summoned.
Look, it's that baby ectomisaur. Seems like it wants us to follow it.
I don't want to follow
Paimon
it.
adventurous side says we have to see where this leads.
I want the statue. Give me the statue. Come back. Stop running then if you want me to follow you. Jesus, creatures are dumb. And I didn't even get the part that I needed. Well, I don't want to go there yet. I want to do the story. Yeah, I'm not doing the story quest yet, so let's keep navigating this. I kind of want that statue. So, actually, I'm going to go quickly get this waypoint over here. Is it all the way up there? Oh, please don't. Oh, it is all the way up there. Is there a quick way out? Can I use you? How do these guys work? Let's see. So, E, left click. What did that do? Ah. So... No. Oh, okay, so I can place an object about. Oh. Oh, okay. And now how do I get onto that? Huh. Activate. Take me out. Because the waypoint's up here and I want it. That's pretty neat then. So they can make like hot air balloons for you. I like that. And it goes up to the perfect height. I don't know if it judges land around it or stuff, but yeah, pretty cool. How do I get up there? Not easily. I shall climb instead. I want
Why
that.
would anyone want...
And that. Thank you.
Get it. It's not my concern.
What's with glowy? I'm getting off track. Okay, where am I? So I need to head. I'm gonna head around this way, get the statue, and then head towards there. So let's head this way. I hope I have enough stamina. There's the first waypoint. Can I see the second one? I can currently not. But how is everyone in chat doing? Sorry I've not been live for a while. Things have been busy with college and everything.
Worthless.
I remember the good old days when I could stream every day. But those were long ago. Right, next one is that up? Don't know where that is, but I'll head this way because there's ways up anyway. Oh, hello. What was that weird effect? Oh, was it that thing down there? Again, I'm not going to explore all this right now, but cool stuff to find out. How do I get up there? I saw a booster pad thing. Is it? Ah, it's up here. Oh. Do I use these? What are these? Oh, we got birds now. Okay, so that's attacking. Space is just jump, and then this just sends us up. Okay, cool. Oh, and we can fly. I'm guessing not infinitely. No, it drains your power very quickly. Yeah. Okay. How do I... Okay, land. Did I want this? Thank you. Yeah, just a tutorial for it. The, what was that? The Quackosaur. Hello, quackosaurs. Is that a baby one? You look like a bloody flamingo. Right, where's my next waypoint at? It's somewhere up here. It's there, yes. Okay. I'm gonna go grab that, and then we'll head to the next waypoint. Sing me a song called The Flying Saurians and Birds Who Have Left Their Nests. Huh? Do you hear that? Someone way up high is singing. They're pretty good too. I couldn't read that, Paimon. You'd speak for longer. Jesus. I'm not like Sammy. I'm not Scottish. I can't read that quick. Oh wait, can I... Did I read something about using these with that? Or am I just delusional? What did I do? I don't know what that's doing. I'm just gonna apply manually. It's probably telling me how to jump good. And you know what? We're gonna figure this out because I want to know how it's done. Oh, I just picked that thing up though. I'm gonna have to wait for it to respawn. Oh, okay. Going to do that and then do that. I don't get this. Do I need to go up there? No? I'm so confused. I can't like climb up this, can I? No. I have no clue. Anyway, we're getting it off track. And I need to get the Archon quest done because there is a time limit. How many days do I have left actually? I think there's still like quite a few. But... Oh no, there's only 2 days. Okay, cool. Gotta get to it. That's the trial characters, never mind. Which one was it? That one. Oh, it is still 2 days. Okay, so I've got 2 days to do that. What's this? That's 8 days. That's the event, isn't it? That's exploration. That's exploration. Which I do need to do. I've got 23 days on that. Cool. Right. What's in my backpack? Oh, that was the thing I picked up, wasn't it? What is that? Don't know. Looks like Vi from Arcane. A hairstyle. Hello, statue. I'm coming for you once I have stamina. Can I steal that bird? I feel like it'll be angry at me if I do. I'll leave it alone for now. Did I do all my resin stuff? I did. Cool. Hello, statue. Right, there we... Oh, I just realised there's a bloody foggy place. Oh, no. The one down here was bad enough. Where is it? Down here. It's the island. I hated that one. Well, I didn't hate it. It was actually pretty good. But... Oh, hello, there's another available thing here. Whose is that? Because I don't want to trigger it just now. I'm going to go round it. Oh, fuck.
Retribution.
What the fuck? You're deadly, sir. Now give me you. killed my boy. That is sick. Oh, these things are fast. I mean, they don't last long, it seems, if you fly that quick. You can't go a long distance. Hi, Sammy. It's okay. I wasn't there for half of your stream. But I need to do it because I got 2 days left. But how are you? Where's that waypoint? Up here. Right, that's that got. What is this, another bird? Can I? I don't know where I'm going. It's somewhere around here. Ah, there we go. That may help, might it? Okay, we'll leave you here for now. I know I'm very rude.
Wait, isn't that Yansan? Wonder
Super
what she's
rude of
doing
me.
here.
Yansan, hello, how you doing? Right, back to the story
I
quest.
brought all the stuff over, Coach. What's next?
Oh, great, we are. Yeah, I've got to voice everyone, I forgot. Just take it easy before the real work begins. You two are in charge of repairing the house to the north. The rest of you should go west. The road practically crumbled beneath my feet on the way here. The whole thing will need to be reinforced.
Alright, I'll start by moving the boxes over.
No, don't subscribe to me. You don't have to subscribe to me. I do listen to me disagreeing. I will enjoy the stream. Thank you. I appreciate it, and I hope you have a good evening too. Yeah, I'll see you around. And if you want to bomb my stream, feel free to. Not that you can. Easily.
I'll help you. These things can get pretty heavy.
Nah, I got this. These muscles aren't just for show, you know. You see that? Ah, perfectly defined. I can lift this stuff up with one hand.
Got a
Fine,
big ego.
as long as you don't wind up too sore to move tomorrow. I don't want to hear any complaints from you.
Just prepare to be amazed. What? My back.
Well, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Take him to get some rest and apply some meds. Take it easy for the next few days, alright? I don't want things like this getting worse, and don't push yourself. You can help out once you're better.
I knew I should have trained harder.
Working out is different from real work. You gotta ease into it. Anyone still not having an assignment, Chief Matota? Chief Matota needs our help. Ian-san! Eletrin, Paimon, what are you doing here?
We were just about to ask you the same thing. We didn't expect to run into you in these parts.
Well, my tribe is in pretty good shape, all things considered. We're already done with the repairs. I heard the Flower Feather clan was hit a lot. Sorry. Just had to throw up in my stomach. I heard the Feather Flower clan was hit a lot worse, though. So I decided to come help. Oh, yeah, we are at the Feather Flower clan, aren't we? Yeah, this isn't Yansan's. On my way, I ran into a caravan of merchants from my tribe and brought them along. These are my students. Students? Oh, I didn't tell you before? I'm a professional trainer. I design workout plans, meal plans, all that good stuff. If you're interested in a particular sport, I'd be happy to whip you into shape. Anyway, that's enough idle talk for now. A little while earlier, the chief asked me to bring a few people to help with something. Are you two free? As you can see, due to unforeseen circumstances, I'm short a few people.
Of course. we're
Of
also here to
course,
help.
we
What's
have
the
to
mission?
help out, don't we? Perfect, then follow me. That's all the Genshin, isn't it? We help people, we get nothing in return. We help more, we get nothing in return. We help more, we get something about our sister, and then nothing in return. Right, where are we going? That way. 80 meters, cool. I guess I'll run that. So far. Hello. How are you, sir? We made it, Chief.
You're here, Eon-san. And you must be the traveler in Paimon. I've heard a lot about you. I'm sure we'll have a much better time now with your help.
What are you wearing on your neck? Let's just get straight to the point. Are the people behind you warriors from your tribe? Did something bad happen to them?
Cold. So cold. Duarte, are you there? I'm drowning, and there's something in the water.
He's
Oh.
on the ground, but it almost looks like he's trying to swim.
So we got mentally insane people. Lovely.
The abyss. The abyss is coming. There are eyes in my hands.
No, the abyss is gone.
Hands in my stomach. And my stomach is full of teeth. It ate all of you. It's coming for me too.
But we haven't been eaten. We're right here.
Huh. Monstrous beasts! How did you get in here? As you can see, their mental state is quite poor. They went missing after the battle. We found them in the wilderness in the days that followed, but the damage had already been done.
What could have caused this?
We found them unconscious in areas corrupted by abyssal tumors, lying next to their deceased comrades. My only guess is that something terrible must have happened during the battle. According to the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind, sudden exposure to a large amount of abyssal power can have mental as well as physical repercussions. We've never seen the effects this heightened before, but maybe Gasoithoth was just too powerful.
The soy thought? What's that?
It's the abyssal monster that appeared in the sky not too long ago. After consulting our ancient legends, we decided to call it Gasoithoth, Reaper of the Abyss.
Gazoifoth.
Oh, that giant black ball? Didn't we force it to retreat, though?
True. It poses no threat to us now.
I thought we killed
But
it.
whatever wound it inflicted on these warriors still endures. We scoured all sorts of records for a solution, but nothing came of it. There was some mention of a treatment from several hundred years ago, but that knowledge is long gone.
I could try to help.
Right! You can purify abyssal power! Might as well give it a try!
Time to suck 'em.
It didn't work?
No.
That must mean purifying the abyssal power within them still isn't enough. In any case, thank you for trying.
So, what can we do now? Don't tell me my friend is just gonna be like this forever?
Come back to me, Gogeta! Please, don't leave me like this!
We beat Gasoithoth! They survived the battle! Are we really just gonna sit back and watch them lose their minds?
Of course not. I wasn't prepared to speak.
What is it, Eon-san?
We'll take it case by case. First of all, we shouldn't keep them cooped up in here. The environment isn't doing them any good. Let them go somewhere. I cannot read. Let them go where they feel comfortable, and the Traveler and Paimon and I will talk to them.
But
what,
Are you
lady?
sure about this?
Yes. I know you're worried, but we don't have any other solution, right? Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't, but we don't know until we try. Well, don't just stand there, let them go. Send someone to follow them, but don't stick too close. We'll just need to keep tabs on them. The crowd disappears. Alright, it's up to us now. Let's talk to them one by one. This is a bad situation, but I know the warriors will find a way to pull through. After all, we've overcome so many challenges already. What's one more? It's very true. Very true indeed. I shall take that waypoint, thank you. Right. I've already nearly got all the waypoints here. Yeah. What's down here? Oh, I just fell. Hello, are you okay, sir? No, you are not okay. Found him. Hello, can you hear me?
So dark. So cold. I want to go home.
You are home. Okay, just wait a little longer and you'll take you home. The caravan from my tribe shouldn't have bought some firewood. I think starting a bonfire might help. When it's dark, damp and cold, what's better than a fire? Maybe the light and warmth will help change what he sees. Wait here while I grab some firewood.
Light. Underwater. Where is it coming from?
It's working!
Is someone there? Please save me. No. No, wait. You have to leave this place. The water's too deep. You won't make it.
It's okay. We brought some friends from the people of the springs. They're great swimmers. We're here to save you.
No. Please. Just leave me. Duarte.
Oh no, it's not working anymore!
Looks like the bonfire wasn't enough. That was the second time he's mentioned the name Duarte. Maybe we can start there. Let's ask around and see what we can learn. Who's Duarte then? His friend. I'm guessing he's his friend. Is called hello.
My friend. Is he any better?
My friend, we are working on it, but I want to ask, does the name Duarte ring any bells for you?
Duarte?
Hello,
oh,
my
yeah,
friend.
I remember.
Yeah. You remember?
Duarte was the name of Otoko's Surian companion. Otoko almost drowned as a child, and Duarte was the one who saved him.
Ah.
He dove deep into the water and used all his strength to carry Otoko back to the surface. It was pretty touch and go, but both of them made it in the end.
That means we just need to bring Duarte here and...
Well, you see, Duarte died 4 years ago during an Abyss invasion. He was helping evacuate injured warriors from the front lines, but fell to an ambush.
Oh, that's sad. What did he look like?
He was a bit on the smaller side, but other than that, he was just your average Kukasaur. Well, hold on. What are you planning?
Just need to impersonate him. I didn't read that in my part, pardon me. Alright, let's get to work. Oh, and thank you for the information. We'll do whatever we can to help your friend.
No problem. Thank you for looking out for him.
You're welcome. I expect 10,000 primo gems. Indwella Quackosaurus. Cool. Does that mean press T on one? Is that what it means by Indwella? Summon. Viewpoint. I want a viewpoint. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that. It's amazing. Summon. Oh, hello. Are you a Quackosaurus? Okay. Atoko.
We're back! How are you feeling?
Duarte?
Duarte?
How did you get here? Are you here to save me?
It's working!
Shh.
What now? Tap his head.
That hurt. Duarte, you have to get out of here. There's something in the water.
That didn't work.
You're gonna carry me out of here just like last time.
Yeah.
Over a decade later and you're still trying to save me. I can't believe you made it this deep underwater, but I'm so glad you found me.
The thing is, dude, we're not even close to the water.
Once we're out of here, let's split a huge portion of blazed meat stew. Just like old times.
Sure.
I
Yeah,
owe
whatever
you
you
for
want.
this. We're almost at the surface. People tried to tell me you were dead, you know. As if I'd let that happen. I promised to protect you. There's no way. No way. No. Wait. I failed.
Slap him.
Duarte? Wait. You're not Duarte.
I am Duarte. What do you mean?
How did I get here? Who are you people?
No, you good now. Stop being mentally ill, have you?
Toko!
He's Kaylee. What's going on? All I remember is the battle against the Abyss and then...
Oops.
You went through all that for me? While all I did was cause trouble for everyone? I'm so sorry.
I know this was your fault. Maybe it's not my place to say this, but go easy on yourself. You deserve the past where... You deserve to move past whatever happened here, and whatever happened to Duarte.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yay, it doesn't say mentally ill person anymore. Go on, get some rest. Is Carly? Is Carly? Is Carly? We'll leave him to you. I hate pronouncing names wrong. I have to say like every different way to say it, just in case it's the wrong way. Because that also covers my butt. Right, next individual. I didn't mean to press C. Which is over there. There's that big guy, isn't there? And then there's the, yeah, that woman who's... What was her issue? Oh yeah, there's teeth in her stomach, isn't there?
It's coming for me. It's gonna eat me.
Don't think it will. It's okay, there's nothing to fear. Gyosaf has I cannot... I'm rubbish at remembering words. Gazoifoff has lost. Nothing can hurt you anymore.
It's no use. It'll just come back. Nothing can stop it. Nothing can stop the abyss. It will devour everyone. One day, we'll all be reunited in the pit of its stomach.
Maybe it's just Paimon, but she seems to be in even worse shape than a Toko. She can talk to us, but nothing she says makes any sense. She also seems really afraid.
Afraid is right. I wonder what triggered it. The battle against the Abyss? Or maybe, like a Toko, it's some deep-rooted fear, and the Abyss just made it worse. Alright, just like before, let's go see what we can learn about her past.
Ion-san, I heard you cured a Toko? I'm so relieved. Is there anything I can do to help? If you need extra hands, I can...
Chief Motoa. Perfect timing. I was just looking for you. I wanted to ask you some questions.
I think you're onto something. The mental distress does seem to be connected to pre-existing fears and anxieties. Conchita doesn't like it when people talk about her past. But the situation is urgent. So, I guess I'll be the bad guy. Ian-san, do you believe there are people in this world destined for battle?
Yes, I get that feeling sometimes when instructing a particularly gifted student. It's something like, wow, you were born to play this sport.
Then, what about people destined to be unfit for battle?
What do you mean?
When Conchita was little, her parents died fighting the Abyss. She was only 11 or 12 at the time, and her brother, even younger still. The two saw their parents collapse in a pool of blood as flames roared and spread all around them. Conchita trained hard to become a warrior, but still found fighting Abyss monsters too difficult to handle. She and her brother were left with severe trauma after the incident. Pain and fear that they could not get over no matter what.
But isn't Conchita one of the warriors who fought the Abyss? Didn't you find her unconscious out on the field?
Yes, we did. You see, something changed within her several years ago when the Abyss attacked our tribe and broke into her home. By the time the guards rushed to the scene, they found her standing there, weapon outstretched, hands trembling. Her brother huddling behind her for safety. And the Abyss monster dead at her feet. She didn't even look at it, and just kept repeating the same thing over and over. You're the only family I have left. I won't let anything happen to you. She became a completely different person after that. She earned a reputation as a very capable warrior, and fought countless battles against the Abyss. We all thought she overcame the trauma, and we were so happy for her. But now it seems like even if she buried it deep within herself, the fear still never left her.
Maybe fighting the Abyss is her way of making sure she won't lose anyone else. Maybe the thought of experiencing that pain again scared her more than the Abyss. On the outside, her choice to fight made her seem strong, but she never forgot the trauma of that night. The Abyss just brought it back to the surface.
How can we help her?
This is one tricky... This one is tricky. If we can find the right opportunity, then...
Quali?
Wally?
Quali, what are you doing with that weapon?
Show me the monster that hurt you! I'll make it pay! I'm going to protect you this time!
Calm down, Quali. That monster is already...
I can do it! I don't care what it takes! I just want her to get better. She's the only family I have left.
Family?
Hold on, Chief Motoa. Looks like Conchita is responding to his words.
If Quali goes to battle, the Abyss will devour him. I can't let that happen. I have to do something. But it's useless. No one can beat the Abyss. It's a death sentence. Just like what happened to Mom and Dad.
The Abyss isn't indestructible.
But I'm no warrior. I'm just a coward. Still, I have to protect Quali. What should I do?
Conchita.
I think you just need to fight it. Fight it one more time.
Fight it? One more time?
Good idea, Eletrin. Her fear of the Abyss runs deep, but she still has the will to fight. She just needs to defeat an Abyss monster by herself, and we can prove to her that the Abyss isn't indestructible, just like you said. I think it's worth a try. Plus, with us around, we can make sure she won't get hurt. Although that also means finding an abyss monster.
Try checking the mountains to the north. A few fled in that direction after the battle. I dispatched a team to clear them out, so most of them should be gone. But there might still be a few stragglers.
Great, then let's go right now. Kachita, think you can make it?
There's no turning back. I have to face it, even if it will devour me whole.
I'm coming too! I'm not letting my sister face this alone! Not anymore!
Alright, let's stick close. Let's go. Right, down to the remains. The remaining abyss monsters. There are some wolves here. I don't like the wolves. These wolves are annoying. These aren't. Are these abyss monsters? I thought the abyss monsters were more like the blobs. Everything alright, Kachita? You don't have to force yourself to do this. How can we make this easier for her? I guess we could wear them down first, but I think it's better to stand guard for now. We should wait for the right moment to intervene.
You were the ones who killed them! As a kid, I thought my parents were invincible. They were always so strong and gentle. They seemed like the most powerful people in the world. But I can still see the image of them collapsed at my feet that night. The raging fire, the smoke, the smell of blood, the sound of my brother's cries. It's all burned into my brain. They told me to run, and I could see the fear in their eyes. I've been running from my fears ever since. But why didn't my parents run? It must have been because...
You can do it!
Because of our family. When you have someone to protect, there's no backing down, no matter what.
Stay. Let's help her out!
What if I don't help her? Like, will she just die? Because to be honest, I'm the one doing most of the damage here, aren't I? You're doing what, maybe a fifth? To be honest, I more just don't like the balls because of their bloody bleeding effect.
I can do this. I have to do
Ah,
this.
yeah, these are the abyss monsters I was thinking of. This is what I thought when it said abyss monsters. Which I was correct. Bloody hell, you're strong.
Teamwork is strict. Have fun with this, kid.
Evil conquering. Worthless.
Bomb, ba bomb, ba bomb. That it? Cool.
Where are the rest? Where are they hiding?
You defeated them. The last strike, it was absolutely perfection. You pulverized them in a single hit.
That's impossible. They were gigantic beasts crawling with eyes, ready to devour everything in sight. No. Wait. What am I saying? Abyss monsters are not actually that scary. I've defeated them before. I know I have.
Duh.
She's back to normal!
Kachita!
What just happened?
You were mentally ill.
That is quite embarrassing. Sorry about that. I've always envied warriors who don't get scared or feel lost. It really felt like I was getting stronger over the years. But in the end, maybe I never made any progress at all.
It's important to listen to your limits, just like in training. Pushing too hard will only hurt you in the long run. Everyone needs time to rest. Besides, I have a feeling you won't have to face those fears alone anymore.
Even though we're both scared of monsters, you were always the one who stepped up to protect me. But not anymore. I'm going to get stronger. From now on, we're in this together.
Is that so? Then I'll look forward to the day when you'll be all big and formidable. I finally feel like myself again. I couldn't have done it without you all. Thank you for everything.
You are most welcome.
I think I'll rest here for a bit. I don't think I can make it back to the tribe just yet.
I'll keep you company.
Alright then, we'll head back. I made sure to check the surrounding area for monsters, and it's all clear, so take your time. Sometimes, our fears never truly leave us, but tomorrow's a new day. As long as you keep moving forward, there will always be better days to come. Cool. Right, that's that person fixed. Time to head back to the flower clan. That's a tongue twister. Oh. Something big's happening.
Ajoko's all better. Did you hear?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yes, really.
She sounded like she was disappointed. Oh, really? She's cured? Oh. God dang it.
I see. I was wondering why the Traveler was chosen to accompany the Pyro Archon in the final battle. But I guess he really can do the impossible.
Sound happier. You sound so... not depressed. You sound so, like, as if you don't care. I don't want to see you around again.
So all those rumors about the Traveler
Fuck
really...
you.
Kochita's getting better too.
Koichi, give me a hand for a sec. Right.
I know I said I don't want to see you
Koichi's
around there. That
not-
doesn't mean I want to hear you either.
She's not here anymore.
Mitota, I do. I like Mitota's voice. That's 2 people down. You're an amazing problem solver, Eletrin. Probably a well-honed skill from your travels, right? You really know how to give people hope. Ever since you came to Natlan, I've been feeling a lot better about our chances of winning this war.
Yeah, honestly, Paimon was at a complete loss when she saw so many sick people on the hot air balloon platform. We only found a solution this time because you kept your cool and took control of the situation. You deserve most of the credit.
Well, I am... Well, who am I to turn down such a nice compliment? Most people say the first step in the hardest... I cannot read today, excuse me. Most people say the first step is the hardest, but it's not actually all that hard. Exaggerating the difficulty in your own head is where the fear comes in. I never get it. Might as well not try. I heard that kind of talk all the time, but if you break your goal into smaller parts, the first steps might actually turn out to be the easiest.
Whoa, you're right. That makes a lot of sense.
Just like when I told you eat less meat and drink more kale juice. You probably heard that and thought, I can never eat meat again. I have to drink kale juice for every meal. I'll practically starve. That's why Paimon was so against it. In reality, all it takes is to start eating 2 fewer servings of glazed meat stew and adding some kale juice for nutrition. That's it. It's not about making drastic changes all at once.
That sounds like something Paimon could do, but would that really change anything?
Consistency is key. You can't accomplish your goals in one fell swoop. You have to eat away at them little by little. My ancient name means power. Did you know that? So every thought I would grow up with to be this tall, burly, muscular warrior. But that's not what happened. A lot of people were confused and disappointed. My fellow warriors couldn't understand why I inherited that name over them. At first, I also felt lost. It was only later that I realized true strength basically boils down to problem solving. Physical strength is just a means to an end like everything else. So I began to break problems down in smaller parts. When facing an impossible situation, you just need to act, and if you fail, so what? That's just life. Anyway, that's what I've learned over the years. Maybe it will come in handy for you someday. Well said.
Oh, well, when you put it that way, Paimon's almost encouraged to start drinking kale juice tomorrow. No, today. Paimon will start today. You're amazing, Ansan. You really make Paimon feel like she can do the impossible. Maybe your true strength is giving other people strength.
I don't deserve that much credit. You already have strength within you. I'm sure you faced more obstacles than I can imagine during your travels, but you never gave up. That proves it. I bet you could learn a thing or two from you.
Ansan, bad news. Okoland is out of control.
I read that as Octoland. I was like, Octodad or something? Like a theme park for Octodad? Octoland is out of control. What do you mean? Stay calm, I'll be right there. Looks like the time for conversation is over. Come on, let's go see him. Oh, is this that big guy? Do we have to like, oh, he's gonna swing his hammer at us though. How are we supposed to talk to him, huh? Tell us. Give us a megaphone, that'll work. Hello? No, we're not monsters. Stop swinging. No.
What are you doing, Okoland? Wake up!
Hello, Nakimi. How you doing?
Don't you recognize us, my boy?
The Abyss monsters are everywhere. Everywhere.
No, there's none here.
They've taken over the tribe. No corner is safe.
You're alright, that's good to hear, and I'm not doing too bad myself.
Did we lose the battle? No.
Just doing the
It's
our
pointless to think about
conquest,
that now.
trying to catch up, because I
A
got
warrior only has
behind.
one job. Fight until the very end. Careful! He's not himself!
Okotlan!
That is not the voice I'd expect from you. Get back. I don't think he can hear us right now. We need to get him under control. Let's go. Oh, do I get to slap him? Hell yeah.
Dare to mess with
I get
me?
to bully him because he's big and tough.
Hey, it's okay. We're not the bad guys.
Oh no, we're definitely the bad guys.
Wretched Abyss! Get out of my tribe!
I think you're more of a threat than us right now. Man.
Let's light it up!
You do have a lot of health, damn.
Mom, Dad, are gone. This is my final battle!
Yeah, I feel like out of everyone, big, strong people are the ones you can bully most. Like,
Stabilize!
they can't use I'm weak as an excuse, can they?
Please, son, you've got to stop. You can't keep going like this.
Wretched monsters!
Well, yeah, clearly we're not dying, so fix yourself.
Give me my family back!
Okay,
Look,
I'll try.
Okoland! That's your father! He's standing right in front of you! Get out of my home! I'll never forgive you!
Watch out! What just happened? Oh, I knocked him out. Okay.
I'm fine.
You don't sound fine.
Please, don't hurt my son. He's just trying to protect his home.
Oh yeah, we know that. Got him.
But what should we do now? He's different from the other two. It's like he can't hear us at all. He keeps calling us monsters. We're basically enemies to him now.
And he sure knows how to fight. Yeah, he had a lot of health.
Okotlan.
Yeah, the fighting spirit, that's for sure. But we can't keep him unconscious forever. I need to think.
Abyssal corrosion syndrome. 500 years later, and it's resurfaced again.
Oh, hello.
Huh? That voice.
It's the captain! Woo! Hello, how you doing? He seemed like he was a little aggressive for just protecting. Yeah, that was
Direct
like full on
contact with high
fighting.
concentrations of abyssal power.
No, I guess
causes
when you're protecting
irreversible mental
someone, you want to
trauma
fight
in most
hard.
people. The exact presentation will vary according to trauma level. Some will suffer from superficial hallucinations and maintain the capacity to perceive the outside world. In such cases, verbal and physical interaction can be used to break through the hallucination. However, there are also those who are so far gone, entrenched in hallucinations so deep, that medical intervention is the only option. That's why we developed the Drought of Lucidity.
I feel like the captain is someone who takes an explanation and like doubles the length of it.
The draft of lucidity?
It's a kind of medicine that can dispel the psychological impact of the abyss. The treatment comes with severe side effects, including chronic migraines for the rest of the patient's life.
Ooh.
So, it's reserved for the worst cases. This man is a devoted warrior, one not easily swayed from battle. That is precisely why it's so difficult to pull him out of this hallucination. If you trust me to be true to my word, give him this.
Okay,
Wretched
you're trusting
monsters.
us.
Setting up an ambush. Give me your worst. It's either your end or mine! Hurry! He's awake!
Please, give him the draft. My son thinks he's alone in this world. In his mind, all his family and comrades are gone, and only enemies remain. There's nothing more painful for a warrior than losing everything you fought
Of
so
course, we
hard to
trust
protect.
another big strong man. They're very good at persuading, aren't they?
Monsters!
You better know.
What's going on? Dad? What are you doing here? My head hurts. I
I
had
like the
strangest
difference in
dream.
character. There's this skinny old guy,
I dreamt
which
the
is
abyss
his
took over
dad.
the tribe.
And then there's Octolan, which is a big muscular guy. Like, I know you can like bodybuild, but that's a bit excessive, ain't it?
It's all right, my boy. It was just a nightmare.
A big nightmare.
Let's go home. You need a good night's sleep. But first, I want to thank you for saving my son. May I ask your name?
Yes, tell us your actual name.
Just Capitano is fine.
Aw. Not your actual name. I want your
owe you
actual
more
name.
than words can say, Mr. Capitano. My name is Mune. You're welcome in my home anytime. Time to go, son. Can you stand?
Is he already asleep? I hope you carry him back. Eletrin, let's meet up later. Coolio. Right, well that's all three of them killed.
Thank goodness everything turned out all right.
You saved the day.
Think nothing of it. I agreed to offer you my aid, so this is merely a part of that duty. Besides, I care deeply about this land.
Why do you care deeply about this land? That's what I want to know. Because you come from Snezhnaya, don't you? That's what I'm getting. That's where like all of the Tui come from, isn't it? It's Snezhnaya. So I want to know why he cares about Natlan. I'm confused. Yeah, he doesn't care about us. It's just the land.
Right! When we were with Moika, you told us you and your soldiers defended Natlan against the Abyss 500 years ago.
That's right. My desire to protect this nation remains unchanged. When my platoon arrived in Natlan 500 years ago, like you,
500?
we were true outlanders. But as time passed, I encountered the people of this land and witnessed their desperate struggle against the Abyss.
Ooh.
Though many of the warriors were rash and inexperienced, they were steadfast and fearless in battle, willing to do anything to protect their fellow citizens, oftentimes with complete disregard for their own survival. Just as I fought for the glory of Conria, they fought for the survival of their nation. We happened to share a common enemy, so I decided to offer my aid. We fought side by side to the very end. I traveled to many places after that, but I never forgot this land. Even now, my work in Natlan remains unfinished.
No, I don't think he's 500 years old. I think he's more like 50 years old, maybe. Yeah, if he is 500, he does look amazing. I think he more meant like his people that he came from was 500 years ago. Natlan hasn't got you either. Why don't you want to use your name 500 years ago?
It may seem
maybe he is
difficult to
500
understand,
years.
but the reason is really
I'm
quite
confused
simple.
now. I don't understand how old he is.
That name carries with it the glory of my homeland and the honor of Natlan. Yet, I failed to bring my soldiers home. And I failed to help Natlan defeat the Abyss.
Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it.
But that's not your fault. The Abyss is way stronger than any of us imagined.
You need not comfort me. I am no longer who I once was. Let the events of the past continue to collect dust in the annals of history. I will continue to help
I did not
Natlan
read
in
that
my
as
own
annals.
way.
We're not going to discuss that.
Like, with the draft of lucidity? Who knew you could make medicine? Were you a doctor before?
The drought was Guthred's invention. He was a respected military doctor, as well as my trusted second-in-command. We faced a similar situation to what you witnessed today. The endless battles against the Abyss triggered delusions among the soldiers, to the point where some attempted to kill each other. In order to develop a treatment as fast as possible, Guthred used himself as a test subject. He passed away shortly after the drought was complete. That's who he was. Unrelenting in his pursuits. No matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice. In the end, he even gave himself up for a chance at success. I'm sure he would be pleased his creation aids people even now. The Abyss has wrought enough suffering on this land. I sincerely hope this war will end soon.
I thought the war was over. Yeah, Genshin has amazing lore. I love Genshin. Once Conria's out and like the entire story's wrapped up, like, oh. Not only will everything make sense, but like I just can't wait for it. It's probably all written out. We just have to wait like 3 years.
Survival, about their losses and sacrifices. You just need to win. That must be why I've returned. For this moment. Please finish what you set out to do, Commander.
Auroran. The soul that possessed Auroran. Oh. Water comes in many flavors.
Than I imagined.
Yeah, you're not wrong there. Also, welcome to the chat up, though. How are you doing today?
Some things are better kept secret for now. We may be working together, but our goals are not entirely aligned.
What's with the secrets all of a sudden? I'm starting to think we should be more careful around you.
I do not mean to jeopardize the trust between us. I simply prefer to keep this to myself, because it's a personal matter. All I can tell you is this. Natlan may have survived the worst of the crisis, but the souls of this land are still not at peace. And that is why my work is not yet done.
Well, if it's personal, then we'll just have to trust you.
Yeah, maybe Paimon thinks she'll be abused by them or something. I don't know.
If you have other questions, I'm willing to answer them.
Wait, like anything? Paimon wants to know how you eat with the mask. Anything you want to ask, Traveler?
How you eat with the mask. I'm sure he takes it off, Paimon.
Natlan must pay the price for Mawika's use of the Ruler of Death's power. That price is death. And only Mawika's death can clear the debt. Even now that the war's over and the threat to Natlan is gone, it looks like that death is still set in stone.
I forgot about that. Yeah, Malvika's set to die, isn't she? Paimon is food. She is the emergency food. Ruler of death. Yeah, I wonder if he knows anything about it.
In the garden cultivated by the gods, flowers and weeds grow side by side. When the weeds compete for nutrients in the soil, the gardener intervenes to inhibit their growth.
Chopper 2.0.
I'm not one to pass judgment based on my own standard of right and wrong. But it is an undeniable fact that she is responsible for my suffering, as well as that of my people. If that explanation is too difficult to understand, allow me to show you exactly what I mean.
Show us.
The ruler of death can freely define the form of death, or grant immortality to anyone she desires. Her power is a rule in and of itself. Faced with such an overwhelming level of power, you can feel hopeless to resist.
You can't take the mask off and then not show us. That is just bullying. Bruh.
But I am of the belief that, in this world, no destiny is unchangeable, no death inevitable, and no rule unbreakable. So, before the final moment truly arrives,
teasing
we
us
must
like
fight
that
harder than ever.
Hey, Eletrin, Paimon. Sorry, hope I didn't interrupt anything. After helping Octalan back home, I went on a small walk and happened to run into a messenger from the Skionza canopy. He's been looking for you everywhere. Is it Kniech? Something happened? Yeah, what happened? Ralolan's ready to start forging your ancient name, not forgiving. She needs to check the progress of your Pilgrim's Chronicle, the device that she gave you before. Oh yeah, I forgot to add that. She invited a bunch of people to be there, including me, so let's head to the stadium once you're done here.
This is a critical time for you, Traveler. It's best not to delay, so let us end our conversation for now.
They do tease us a lot. Even in the trailers, like, they leave it all on cliffhangers. Every Arkham quest ends on a cliffhanger, even if it's the end of even if it's the end of the nation.
Best of luck to you all. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Nice seeing you again, mate. At least we're on the good side with him. What a mysterious guy. Still, he doesn't seem quite as intimidating as before. We're basically comrades now, right? Anyway, let's head to the stadium. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
So in the end, the captain still hasn't told us his real goal. He kind of reminds Paimon of someone we met recently. Oh, right, the Lord of the Night!
But the Lord of the Night.
They just seem so tired, you know? Since they've both been alive for many centuries, do you think that's just what happens when you've been alive for too long?
Yeah. Don't want to get on the bad side of big strong men, do you? Right, I'm gonna say that this is the closest bit. Am I gonna have to talk for, like, everyone now? Oh, there's so many people here. And I bet none of them are voice acted. Ow. Sure took your sweet time. Oh, wait. Wretched scoundrels, how dare you keep the almighty Dragon Lord Kahula How waiting. Kneel before us and apologize, or will. Thanks, Kniech. Don't listen to him. We just got here too.
Kniech, Kachina, Mualani? Woo, everyone's here!
Reunited at last.
Oh, okay,
Did you miss
Mualani's
us?
voice act.
I brought candy and cookies
Oh,
to
and
share.
Kachina.
Of course we missed you. Ooh, you brought Source crackers too?
You were cooking up a theory until it was invalid.
Just in time, Traveler.
I do that, and the next second
So
it gets
stifling in
debunked.
here.
Just
I
from
was just
hearing
about to go
something.
outside to get some air.
It's the same temperature outside. Anyway, how was the trip here?
Pretty smooth.
Huh?
Pretty
To be
sweaty.
honest, I also didn't expect this many people to show up. A third of this amount is more than enough for my plan.
Why do you need them here?
I need to ask them about you, gather their thoughts and hopes. That will help the formation of your ancient name. Oh, you brought the Pilgrim's Chronicle, right? Yeah, let me take a look. Okay. The progress looks good. We have enough people, so let's get started.
Sorry I'm late.
Chaska!
Chaska showing up late for something? That's a first. I had to follow a group of monsters further than expected. When I got back, I heard about what you did for my tribe. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, why weren't you at your tribe? Eletrin deserves most of the credit. If it weren't for you to help during the battle, the Collective of Plenty would have suffered a lot more. We had the manpower to spare, so it's only right we return the favor. We were just doing our part. Where's the option saying, I want to know more about my sister, all of you can bugger off? We're glad. Sure.
Okay, let's save the pleasantries for later. Everyone's here, so let's get started. All right, let me remind everyone what's going to happen. I need each of you to stand before the Pilgrim's Chronicle and share your stories about the Traveler. Your words will be recorded and become a part of the Traveler's ancient name. Any, questions?
Nope.
All right, then to start things off.
You must be off, but let me leave you a cliffhanger. Let's just say I'm quite an old friend. Oh, you're an old friend, are you? You shall return. Oh. Well, I'm sorry. I can't remember you at all. I hope I will at some point. Once you reveal yourself, maybe. But again, yeah, thank you for coming. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have a good evening. And how dare you leave me on a cliffhanger?
Hold on. Remember what we discussed?
Oh, right. I almost forgot. Traveler, Paimon, you, can't be here for this part.
Huh? But why? We want to hear what everyone
I'll
else
try to.
I need people's true thoughts and
I'm
feelings.
sure I will.
It's best if the subject in question isn't involved. It's much more difficult to express those feelings to someone's face. People get shy in those situations. It's just how it is.
You're right. Just like when Paimon doesn't have enough more to pay for her meal, but she's too embarrassed to tell the Traveler, so she has to make up some excuse. So basically, you want us to leave the Pilgrim's Chronicle here and wait nearby?
Oh, don't worry. This shouldn't take long.
Everything Shilonen said made sense, but did you see Sweet Lolly's reaction back there? She was definitely the one who decided we should leave. But staying out here is just making Paimon even more curious about what everyone's gonna say. Anyway, you're gonna have an ancient name soon. Ooh, that's so exciting!
I know,
Feels like
right?
we've been in Natlan for quite a while already, doesn't it?
We've been traveling together for even longer.
You're right! If only Paimon could say a few things about you in there.
Well, looks like you're about to have that chance.
Shilonen, is everything all set?
Almost. We're just missing one last thing. You've been by the Traveler's side the longest, Paimon. We need to hear what you have to say.
But Paimon's not from Natlan.
Oh, it doesn't matter. As a Traveler's companion, your contributions are extremely important. You're the perfect person to finish the story.
She's the one to fill all the gaps.
Sorry, Traveler. I just need to borrow Paimon for a second. It should be quick.
Oh, you can keep her if you want. I really do not mind. You can just take her if you want. Bye. Oh, hi. I guess we're back now. That took longer than expected.
Paimon gave us a lot, and I mean a lot of information. I'm not even sure the Lord of the Night managed to get all of it.
Well, we've been to 6 nations already.
Here, you can have the Pilgrim's Chronicle back. I'll need it when I forge the name, but you can continue your adventures in the meantime. And when
Cool.
the time comes, I will forge you an ancient name unlike anything that's come before, so that you, Moika, and Natlan as a whole can finally put an end to this endless war.
Woohoo. Oh. Oh, was that it? Did we do it? Hey, we did it. Cool. That's the interlude chapter done. Woohoo. What happened to this? Ah, we got a new one. Okay. What's that? The Hand of Oizu. Filled with strength and power, its extent... Stay up for longer. Is extended to all who are lonely and sorrowful. Cool. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to go. Sweet. Did I ever finish this? Yes? No. Did I? Oh wait, are these just tutorials? Okay, never mind. Oh no, it's these things, yeah. Yeah, I did finish all of them. Okay. Please don't tell me these things need to be ticked. I think these are just directions. Yeah, they're just directions. Okay. I don't want to navigate that. Ah, frick, I'm navigating something. Oh, it's behind it. Cancel navigation, there we go. Yeah, I don't want that for now. Okay, right. Well, that's the interlude chapter done for now. I've still got plenty of time though, so we may as well move straight on to what's her name? Chaska's story, because I've got 2 days remaining to do it. I don't think there's anything else that I really need to do immediately. That's the boss. That's the last Star Conquest. That doesn't matter. That we're gonna do. Trials. I've not actually tried Chaska out yet. Maybe I'll try Chaska out and see what I think of her. And then this is the ongoing event. Yeah. Okay, yeah, let's do the test run quickly, because I want to try out Chaska and see what she's like. And then we'll get on to Chaska's actual quest. Damn, she got some cake. And I'm gay, so... Don't commonly say that. Oh, yeah, that's sick. She rides her gun. How do I go down? Control, okay. Space to go up. E to do something. That's to go fast. Okay, I like this. You can shoot me there, yo! Oh, Chaska is actually pretty cool. I've got 2 days to claim her if I want her. What does E do? Oh, okay. But E actually just gets rid of her thing. I'm gonna wait for that to come back. So she doesn't... Well, she can glide, but like... She just flies. We have a Wanderer competitor, I don't know. She better than Wanderer? Probably not, because without having the... Without having it, Can I shoot her? I could shoot him. Yeah, without having the refills. It's not the longest it seems. Right. Is there like a charge up? Oh yeah. That's like a big charge up. Which actually that takes ages.
Coming in. Hold on.
What's her Q do?
Shadow Raven, let night fall.
Let's fly.
Die.
Open fire. Bullseye.
Oh, she does a lot of damage. Oh, it reacts with your other team's elements. Oh, that's sick. Okay.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
I don't really understand Chasker at the moment, so I'd need to learn about her, but... Wait.
Scared of fire? You better scram.
Where'd you come
Watch out,
from?
let's finish this by royal decree.
Oh, there's someone over here as well. Oh, I bloody lost some enemies.
Fire in the hole.
Oh wait, did I do it? These are just more enemies to fight out, isn't it?
Locked on.
Coming in.
Yeah, it seems just holding.
I got it.
Holding does much more. Tapping just does a little bit of help.
Hold on to your hats.
Can't handle your dream. Shadow Raven, let night fall. Eat this.
Let's fly.
Coming in.
Bullseye.
Yeah, because it's just redoing everything I just did. Right, other trial stages. Yep, we did her, Linny's. I do like the new Natlan trials because it's nice having an actual area to experience them with, like, instead of these ones where it's just, oh, you go in, you fight some enemies, you go out. Because you get to actually use their abilities more.
And voila! Here comes the finale.
I'm not saying these ones are terrible, it's just you don't get as much of an experience with the character. Oh, now I don't know if I want Chasker or not.
I'm going in.
Made me double guess.
Stand with me. Now disappear. Out of my way.
Here we go. Linny, go. Well, I got hurt, but I did it anyway. Cool. Oh wait, is a Roran back? Oh no, Roran was being run this time, wasn't he? Yeah. It's just been 20 days, I've forgotten. That's all. Right. Yeah, I've not actually tried. I've not really used a Roran either, actually, so it's going to be new for me as well. Right, complete all 3 objectives. Farewell. What does his E do? Okay. I don't get how these things work. How do they work? I don't get them. Do I... like, I can't press... Ah. But then what has that done? I'm so confused with these. Does it explain how they work? Night Spirit Sigils, is that them? It said that once the oil paints graffitis, hold to aim and extract the information within. Sometimes you may be strengthened and other times you may receive. I just got a Prima again, sorry.
Not too far now.
I do not understand these. There wasn't anything else explaining them, was there? I really don't know. I get this.
Farewell.
Oh, you hold space. Okay. So if you get that circle around you, okay. I see. That's what it meant by hold. You know, it probably didn't explain well, I just didn't read. There's not one up there, is there? No. My headset's falling off, excuse me.
Be free.
Oh, wait, you healed? How dare you heal?
Animal test 63. Odds reveal.
Oh, damn. Well, I'm confused, but it's fun.
Enhanced animal model. Wings of darkness. Come, sever night from witness.
Seven night from day.
Not too far now. Tell me what you see.
No, my soul.
Whoa.
My royal.
His ult. That's sick. Right, that's sick.
Swirl. Mark 2.
Midnight Phantasmagoria. No rest.
Rain cutter.
Farewell. Time to say hello.
I don't get the best damage from him. I'm not exactly sure how he works, but he's cool. Right, Asteroiron and then Sucrose. So yeah, we'll just do Sucroses quickly, just for the free stuff. Because why not?
My royal rain outlines your. Stand clear. Eyes on me! Wings of darkness! Come, sever night.
Seven night from day.
Animal hypostasis emulation. Absorption test.
I do like the ones where it becomes chaotic and you just don't understand what's happening. Those are really fun ones.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Which is kind of like this one because
No, my sword! To ashes!
there's a lot happening.
Let me weave you a bird.
Swirl, Mark 2. Animal test 6308.
Easy. Cool. Right, claim you. Right.
Stand clear.
That's that done. Let's get on to Chaska's tribe quest. View. Navigate. Oh, it's that one. Oh wait, what was the one at the Master of the Night win then? Oh, I don't know. Click. Thank you. There we go. Okay, cool. Well, we'll do this one in that case.
Huh? What's that sound? Seems like it's coming from that bridge.
That did not come from the bridge, bugger off. That came from, like, behind my right ear. Was that you making that noise? Collier. Oh, she's sad. One.
Oh no! Why is she crying? Should we go check on her? You know, just in case she's thinking of doing something stupid.
I'd leave her be.
When did you get here?
The warriors of the Flower Feather Clan are a proud bunch who never show their vulnerability in public, even if they've gone wingless.
Oh, Chaska?
Good to see you again, Traveler and Paimon.
Thank
Before
you.
we carry on, let's get a little further away before Koyer notices us.
Oh, Koyer. Not Collier. The Koyer. The L was the silent.
So, that girl on the bridge, Koyer, you said? Should she really be on her own right now? With the mental state she's in, it just seems risky.
Don't worry. That's exactly why I'm here. Elder Alpa sent me to keep an eye on her. If she does attempt the unthinkable, I'll swoop in and catch her.
We should sit down a bunch of just like English people and tell them to spell the names of all these Genshin characters and see what percentage get correct, or at least get close. Because I feel like no one would write Coyllur for Koya. Because who would put L's in Koya? I know I wouldn't. But that's just me.
I doubt it'll come to that, though. She's a fighter. A warrior, in fact. One who aimed for the
I know
sky.
it makes sense in
However
China
despondent
or
she might feel now,
wherever.
I'm confident she'll get through it. Well, in the Flower Feather clan, there's an elite flying squad made up of Kukasaur riders. But it's an extremely selective squad. To become a rider, you need to undergo a trial where you not only demonstrate mastery of the relevant skills, but also win the approval of the Kukasaurs. Fairy Koyer has spent years training for her most recent attempt, but unfortunately she didn't pass. So it's not hard to see why she's so upset.
And when you mention going wingless, what does that mean?
Sometimes, after multiple failed attempts to pass the flying test and win the Kukasaur's approval, people get so disheartened that they give up on their dream to soar the skies. They resolve to quit trying for good. We call those people the wingless.
Do they get expelled from the tribe?
Dun dun dun.
What? No, of course not. They're still prized warriors. We have a saying. Just as the Kukasaur treasures every feather on its body, so the tribe treasures each one of its children. This hits even harder in the wake of the war. All of our young warriors carry the future of our tribe on their shoulders. Besides, every Kukasaur falls from its nest before it learns to fly. It's practically a rite of passage. Likewise for the wingless, we always hold out hope that one day, when they're ready, they'll rekindle their dreams and keep trying. Until then, all we can do is quietly watch over them from a distance. Just like I'm doing now.
Ah, okay. Paimon hopes she'll get back on her feet soon.
Me too.
Well, from the sound of her whistling, her confidence has been seriously shaken. No Kukasaur is going to respond to a call that sounds like that.
Oh.
Yeah. People from my tribe call to their Saurian companions by whistling or blowing a horn. So it sounds like Koyer was trying to summon a Kukasaur to practice her flying. But the Kukasaurs are an even prouder bunch than our warriors. They would never respond to a lackluster whistle like that. First she failed the trial, and now she's struggling to even summon a Kukasaur. That's only gonna hurt her confidence further. And getting trapped in that vicious circle is the kind of thing that'll make people go wingless.
Surely there must be something we can do to help.
That's very kind of you. Koyer's flying skills are up to par, but mentally she's stuck in a rut. If she wants to return to the sky, she has to overcome that for herself. I'm going to lay low nearby, just in case she takes a turn for the worse. Let me give you a tour around the tribe once this is all over.
Sure.
Koyer still isn't giving up. Even though Chaska said that she has to do this by herself, Paimon can't help feeling like maybe we can nudge her in the right direction. What if we could get a Kukasaur to fly up to her? That might give her the confidence boost she needs.
Actually, that sounds like a plan. Cool. And well, the Kukasaur to get close to Koya. This one. Perform an indwelling.
happening? I did it! I summoned one! I was beginning to think you'd all given up on me completely. Thank you. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Excuse me? Would you mind if we did some flying practice together? Right now? I think I know where I went wrong in the test now. I need to maintain a higher speed on my turns. So, I just gotta practice my bell tail slides and split S maneuvers.
Yikes, those sound complicated. I'm out of my depth. This is too dangerous.
Also, I really want to try some stall turns and cobra maneuvers.
Crikey. That's the first time I've seen him say crikey. I've never even carried a passenger, let alone while doing all that. I need to get out of here.
Huh? That sounded like a whistle. Is someone else trying to summon a Kukasaur?
That's my escape.
Hey! Wait! Wait!
With the whistle providing the perfect cover, yeah, I can read that.
Feeling better now? Let's go back to that bridge and check.
Who summoned that Kukasaur? I mean, thank you. Oh, I thought we were about to do some sick flying. I love that. Oh, Chaska's here. Hello.
Chaska! I summoned a Kukasaur! They do still respond to me after all! Although, unfortunately, someone else summoned it away again before I had a chance to go for a flight.
Oh, really? That is unfortunate. But if you can do it once, you can do it again.
You can it again.
And you'll pass the trial eventually.
You're right. You know, I almost thought about giving up, but I'm glad I didn't.
Hey, Chaska, how's Corsair doing?
Huh? Who are you? And how do you know my name?
These are my, friends. The Traveler and Paimon. You came up in conversation the other day because I was telling them about up-and-coming warriors in our tribe.
Oh, the Traveler, huh? So that's you. What do you mean up-and-coming? I'm closer to being wingless than I am to passing the trial. Anyway, we haven't met before, have we? You look so familiar somehow.
Maybe you saw him in the stadium? Or anywhere, really. He's been all over Natlan lately, so it's not surprising that you've seen him around.
If you say so.
Corsair, Chaska.
Who's that?
Here you are. I've been looking everywhere for you two.
Hello, Alpa.
Oh, Elder Alpa! What's the matter?
I thought I should tell you myself. We're going to redo the flying trials.
Redo them? How come? This is so unexpected. And I can't believe you came out here just to tell us that in person.
It's embarrassing to admit, but due to time constraints, we didn't do a proper inspection of the arena before the last round of trials began. Then we started to notice many candidates performing worse than expected. So we redid the inspection afterwards and found a number of issues which likely impacted candidate performance. This was entirely our mistake, and I apologize unreservedly. I know it doesn't make up for it, but I thought bringing you this message in person was the least I could do.
Oh, okay.
Chaska, these people you're with, are they the Traveler and Paimon?
Of course.
Huh? You've heard of us?
Why do you ask that every time, Paimon? Everyone's already said, yes, we're famous.
I have indeed. Gathering intel is an essential part of being a warrior. Plus, you've already made quite a name for yourself in Natlan. Actually, I've been meaning to invite you to enjoy our tribe's hospitality for some time.
Hospitality? That includes food, right?
Of course it does. If you let us host you, you'll be treated quite lavishly. Mighty warriors are highly revered in our tribe.
You sound like a robot. Not a bad thing.
Besides, We still owe you for your help during the war. Without you, we would have suffered far worse at the hands of the Abyss. So I like the chance to show you our gratitude on behalf of the whole tribe.
Mighty warriors, plural? So Paimon counts too? Paimon's starting to like you a lot.
That should go without saying. Your flying skills are the envy of our tribe.
The Flower Feather clan seems like a really nice bunch of people. We definitely need to take her up on this offer.
Last time was just a flying visit.
Well, I'd love to stay, but I'm afraid I still have to inform the other candidates about the retrials. With our younger generation's future on the line, there's no time to lose.
Wait, Elder Alpa! Let me help! The sooner everyone gets the news, the better!
Very well. In that case, Chaska, could I leave you to entertain our guests?
Sure thing.
Okay. Let's meet by the Obsidian Totem Pole later. Collier, let's get going.
Okay.
Alright, they're out of earshot. I'm just gonna come out and ask. That Kukasaur who responded to Koyer's call, that was your doing, wasn't it? I grew up with these creatures. I could tell something was off the second I saw it. His whole demeanor seemed less like a Kukasaur and more like, well, you. So I figure you must have been pulling the strings somehow. He looked very flustered when Koyer asked for a ride, so I whistled to give him a chance to escape.
It was you, was it?
And judging by the look on your face, that was a welcome intervention, huh?
Yeah.
It's all right. If you'd rather your hidden talents remain hidden, I respect that. I won't press you for answers, and I'll keep my speculations to myself. You're the kind of person I'd still trust even if you had superpowers. I know you'd use them for good.
Technically, I deceived Claire. Does that count as a for good?
I think the ends justify the means in this case. She just lacked confidence, and you helped her resolve her internal conflict. If you hadn't intervened, I likely would have gotten my mom to help out instead. Although, having said that, there's a small chance she might have recognized her and seen through the whole thing. That would have done more harm than good.
Well, luckily no harm was done in the end.
Yeah. Anyway, if you're free now, how about I give you that tour I promised?
Yeah, give me that tour. I want that tour. Give me the tour. Right now. Where are we going? Going to your clan? I'm teleporting up there. I can't be bothered to run. I'm very lazy. Oh, I missed the viewpoint. Cut to me. Go to me. Like go to me, but go to me. Yeah, Yatlan. Yeah, we got Yatlan versus Kotami.
I'm gonna get
and Kapak. You're gonna get them.
Are they fighting? Should we try and break them up?
They're fine. Just doing their daily combat training.
Was that like squeaky toy noises?
That training? A little young for that, aren't they?
Not to us. We're a tribe of warriors. In ancient times, we were the most elite troops in the nation, responsible for patrolling and defending all of Natlan. And even though times have changed, we've kept our martial spirit alive.
Noises they're making.
Is that Chaska?
Not a scratch on near you. Damn, that's impressive.
Chaska, you're back.
Oh, can you come train with us?
Now's not a good time, I'm afraid. I'm showing the Traveler and Paimon around. Maybe next time.
The Traveler and Paimon? Wait, you mean that legendary warrior and legendary flying expert?
Flying expert.
Legendary? Yep, that's us, alright.
Awesome. It's so cool that you can fly without having to ride a Kukusaur. Even Chaska could only do that for short distances. Mr. Traveler, can you teach me some cool sword tricks?
Oh, Mr. Traveler! My family shop makes the best volcano cake. You gotta try it!
Let's behave ourselves, everyone. These people are here as our guests. They're going to meet Elder Alpa in a few minutes anyway. Kotini, instead of being jealous of other people's talents, why not work on developing your own? Kapak, there's no point in trying any cool sword tricks until you've mastered the basics. Have you done all your sword drills today? And Yatlan, easy does it, okay? Not every conversation has to turn into you plugging the family business.
Good business, man.
Okay.
Woman. You don't
Sorry
really hear
about
that.
those
You don't really
kids.
hear
They just got
businesswoman, do you?
overexcited when they heard your name. I hope it didn't bother you too much.
At least I don't. I always think of businessmen.
This is a volcano cake that Natlan forced into my hands. She said to think of it as an apology gift.
Whoa, it smells amazing! Traveler, you want some?
It does smell pretty good. I can't smell it, so
That's good.
can't give my thoughts on
Natlan will
it.
be thrilled.
By the way, Chaska, those kids really adore you. You're way better with them than Paimon expected. Paimon figured you'd be more... aloof, maybe?
Aloof.
Aloof, huh? Well, to be fair, there was a period when I was like that. Around the time when I first joined the tribe. But it's a terrible attitude to have as a peacemaker. It tends to turn situations that could have had a peaceful resolution into a stalemate that can only be resolved by force.
Resolved by force, meaning beating both parties into submission.
Yep, exactly. As long as other options are available, I try to avoid that at all costs. Someone once told me that peace imposed by force will crumble in a matter of days. But peace achieved through genuine dialogue actually benefits both sides, even if sometimes the parties are only willing to negotiate because they're both armed to the teeth.
That's true. Hey, Chaska!
Uncle Cusco knows you're back, and he's coming to get you.
Oh,
Cusco.
thanks. Traveler, Paimon, got a dash. I'll meet you at the totem pole up ahead. You can't miss it. It sticks out like a sore thumb.
Wait, are you running away?
First rule of conflict resolution? Grab the fan and run before the you-know-what hits.
Trust Chaska to make even running away sound cool.
Sorry about this. Just stall him for me, okay? I'll explain everything later.
Sorry, are we still on the first part? Holy hell. Usually, like, the first part on the other three were like 2 minutes. This one's like way longer. Not that I'm complaining. I'm having fun. I'm just surprised, that's all.
A golden-haired outlander and a white flying object. You must be the traveler in Paimon.
Indeed we are, and you are Cusco.
I heard Chaska was with you, but I suppose she's run away again, has she?
Sorry, who are you?
Who am I? Only her father. She's supposed to go for a checkup every 3 months to see how her abyss condition is doing. We both agreed on it. But she's already missed 3 checkups this year. That's 3 out of 4.
Abyss condition?
Yes. She got exposed to abyssal energy as a young child. Then her birth parents abandoned her. It's lucky those wild cuckosaurs found her when they did, or she wouldn't have made it. They took her under their wing and raised her as one of their own. Eventually, some riders out on patrol spotted her and brought her back to the tribe. But she was practically feral at that point. The moment you took your eyes off her, she'd be getting herself into a fight, or she'd run away to be with the Saurians. She seemed to prefer them to her own kind. She might as well have been a Saurian in human form.
That must be the aloof period she mentioned, right?
Sounds like there was more going on than just being aloof.
We later discovered that her exposure to the abyss had planted seeds of conflict in her heart. So, we started trying to bring it under control. But ultimately, she's the only one who can control it. Anyway, she's much more human these days.
Good.
Yeah, don't worry about her. She seems pretty stable to Paimon. She's probably only avoiding the checkups because she thinks it'll stop you guys from worrying about her.
Yes, I'm well aware of that. She knows she needs to be careful. If her condition ever took a turn for the worse, she wouldn't be brushing it aside like this.
Then what's there to worry about?
It's just, every checkup she's been to, they find new cuts and bruises. Nothing to do with the abyss, of course. Oh no, that's all fine. The problem with her is, she's her own worst enemy. She's been living dangerously again. I'm sure of it. That's why she's avoiding the checkups. She wants to hide it from us.
Yeah, Paimon can see her doing that.
Oh. In the past, she always had Koichi to keep an eye on her. Now Koichi's gone, and I don't want to lose another daughter.
I miss Koichi.
Chaska's been increasingly reckless since Koichi passed. It's like she's trying to make up for it somehow. Next time you see her, please tell her to be careful for me. Even if she doesn't want to hear it. If she doesn't want to do these checkups anymore, that's fine. I just want her to stop putting herself in harm's way.
She's heard us. Cusco rambles on about Chaska and Kyuchi. You basically listen and wait until the bitter end.
Whoa, where did the time go? We should be back up with Chaska before it gets any later. To get to the totem pole, we need to head north, right?
They do have a cool totem pole, I'll give them that. Alpa! How's it going?
Hey, Chaska! Hey, Alpa!
Sorry to keep you waiting.
It's alright. I bet my dad talked your heads off, huh? What did he say?
That you used to run away from home nearly every other day.
I was sometimes a little impulsive back then.
That's putting it mildly.
The memories. It feels like it was only yesterday when we brought you back and had Cusco and his family take you in. Back then, no one imagined this feral child would grow up to be the strongest warrior of the Flower Feather clan.
Huh? You were the one that brought Chaska back to the tribe?
That's right. Elder Alpa was already a veteran rider by then. She spotted me while patrolling from the skies and tracked down my Kukasaur mom. Mom agreed it was time I tried to re-enter human society. But I didn't know the first thing about being civilized. I clashed with everyone who had to deal with me.
And look at you now. Renowned throughout the land as a peacemaker. How time flies. When the day comes that I can't fly anymore, it will be up to you to look after our tribe and our flying squad.
You know me, though. I'm not a natural commander. I'm better off as a lone wolf on the front line. So stick it out at least a few more years, okay? Give Hoyer and the others time to come into their own.
Oh, stop.
Wait, so isn't the leader just the strongest warrior in the tribe? At least Paimon figured that's how your tribe would work.
Strength is certainly a core tenet in the Flower Feather clan. But strength means far more than martial prowess alone.
If it all came down to individual strength, I'd struggle to call myself a warrior, let alone a member of the flying squad. Any fighter in the tribe could take me down.
Really? I had you down as an elite warrior like Chaska.
Well, sorry to disappoint you. It was something I aspired to at one point. So much so that I went adventuring in the Cinder City, Ochka Natlan, to try and prove myself. But it was foolish of me. I wasn't ready. I came back empty-handed and seriously injured. The fact that I survived was something, I suppose. But after that, I never seriously considered myself a strong fighter.
And yet, you still managed to become the leader of the flying squad, thanks to your experience and determination. All while battling those old injuries. Don't you think that's a display of strength in its own right?
Let's shelve this discussion for now. Traveler, Paimon, there are some simple refreshments on the table. Please help yourselves.
Yes! Paimon was waiting for that part!
Didn't you just gorge yourself on a whole bunch of volcano cakes?
They were for the snack stomach. The refreshment stomach still has plenty of space. Paimon is so full.
Well, if you're enjoying our hospitality, feel free to stay with us as long as you like.
Elder Alpa? Something's come up.
Hmm?
What happened? Is it serious? Shall I deal with it?
It's... Some merchants showed up. Not from our tribe. They said they're here to discuss some potential collaboration with us. Why now? This is terrible timing. There are a few winglets that we haven't managed to reach yet, and we still haven't inspected the retrial arena.
Guess that comes with being an elder, huh?
Let me handle the other errands while you meet with the merchants. You shouldn't be trying to do everything at your age.
You should help too. Seems only fair after all that food we ate.
It'll help the digestion process.
Huh. Well, much obliged. Cheska, the remaining winglets are all people you know. Let's see. Pishika now manages the floating target balloons. Waska's probably still addicted to Eyes on the Feathered Prize, and Junam spends her days up on the flying platform, staring at the Cinder City. I'll leave you to tell them the news.
Hello. Do I have to talk to you? Talk to the wingless. The target balloon? Okay, I don't know. Anyway, let's talk to you.
Are you sure you don't want to reconsider, Pashika?
I appreciate it, boss. But honestly, I'm pretty happy with my life nowadays.
Pashika, they're redoing the flying trials. Huh? Mutoda?
Ah, did Alpa send you? I was just telling Pashika the news, actually. The way things are with the tribe these days. I mean, you don't need me to tell you. This here is no future for a seasoned warrior like you.
Ah, come on, boss. Do you have any idea how long it's been? I've been wingless for years now. I'm not cut out for that anymore. Of course, I'll do my part if we ever need to defend the tribe. But there's really no point in me trying out for the flying squad now. I've already made my peace with it. Not everyone has what it takes to return to the sky after going wingless. Elder Alpa's perseverance is something else. And it's okay if I'm not destined for greatness. I might not have the Kukasaur's approval, but with my hot air balloons, I can still reach the skies. Handling these balloons every day, seeing how the customers react, the looks on their faces, that's enough for me.
Finding something you love doing can be just as hard as passing the flying trial. It's worth holding on to.
Fair enough. It's your choice. I won't force you.
Oh, by the way, you should try taking a balloon ride if you've got the time. Once you've been up there for yourself, you'll see why I love it so much.
But next time, for sure.
No problem. If you ever want to give it a try, you know where to find me.
Right, that's one of them talk to. Hello, you. Hello. Hot. Huska? Huska?
A retrial? What's the point? I pretty much treat life like it's a game. No Kukasaur's ever going to approve of that, no matter how many times I try.
Waskar, I can assure you, Kukasaurus wouldn't judge you for something like that.
Well, they must be judging me for something. Maybe I lack fighting spirit, or just don't have the talent. Not everyone's a natural like you. Don't waste your time on me. You'll have better luck with the ones who still have their heads in the clouds. In the meantime, I think I'm gonna treat myself to a few more games of Eyes on the Feathered Prize.
Yeesh, there's wingless, then there's being a total lost cause.
You used to be a fierce warrior, actually. But fighting spirit alone won't win you the Kukasaur's approval.
Are all Kukasaurs so strict? The ones in floating target balloons and Eyes on the Feathered Prize seem pretty chilled out.
It's one thing to hang out and have fun, but quite another to take to the skies with a human life on your back. Giving a ride to someone who's unqualified endangers not only the rider, but also the Kukasaur themselves. If the rider makes a mistake, they both suffer the consequences. So we have a mutual understanding with the Kukasaurs. If someone isn't up to standard, we have to reject them. even if it means breaking their hearts.
And last person.
Hey, Junan. Gazing out at Natlan again, huh?
Chaska? What are you doing here? Is something up?
The flying squad is hosting retrials again soon. Wanna give it another try?
Maybe you're forgetting the definition of wingless. I've failed so many times already that I've decided to call it quits for good. I'm done. Elder Alpa always goes out of her way to come and tell me when a new trial is coming up, and it's nice of her to think of me. But nothing's gonna change. I'm not going to suddenly pass just because they're holding another trial.
They're making some big changes to the arena this time, so the flying experience should be smoother than before. Koyer's gonna try again.
No, forget it. If I was genuinely good enough to make the squad, the location shouldn't affect my chances. A true rider can fly confidently whatever the conditions, like you and Elder Alpa.
Junan! They're redoing the... Huh? Chaska and the Traveler. You're already here. I guess they told you already then. Come on, let's go train together.
I'm gonna sit this one out.
What? Why? But you've always looked up to Elder Alpa. She went wingless after her injury and spent years drifting, but even she came back and made it in the end.
Gotta try.
If she can do it, why can't you?
I mean, I don't have that kind of perseverance. And besides, the last thing I want to do is fail in front of her yet again.
You won't fail.
Oh, come on. You know you don't need to worry about that. Alright, well, how about we just treat this as you being my mentor? Then will you train with me?
I mean...
Enough umming and ahhing. Let's just get up in the air and figure it out as we go. Wait! Hold on, slow down.
And she's been kidnapped.
Well, that's one way to do it.
Juhan unwittingly choose the hard way.
They've been best friends since they were kids. If anyone knows how to get Junan out of a rut, it's Koyer. You helped Koyer deal with her internal conflict, and now she's done the same for someone else. You know, people often talk about how one conflict leads to another and so on. But sometimes in life, things spiral in a good direction instead.
Oh my god, that was just part 1.
We've notified all the wingless on the list now, right? Where to next?
The trial arena. It's not far from the tribe.
The trial arena. So this is just part 2? Jesus. It's far. Okay. Yeah, we can fly to that, right? From up here. Maybe. We'll see. It says it's down, so I'll just go this way and hope I find it. Oh, it's right here. Where is it? Oh, there. Hello. And dive.
Worthless.
Incanek. I'm great at saying names, trust me.
Oh, hey there, Chaska. Did Elder Alpa send you?
Yeah, she's got other things on her plate right now. How are things looking here?
Well, the inspection revealed numerous blockages all over the trial arena. It looks like they're the result of ley line disorders caused by repeat abyss invasions. Theoretically, we just need to clear those obstacles, and the arena will fill up with gaseous phlogiston again. But that's proving difficult to achieve in practice, for all sorts of reasons. Why don't you head on down and check things out for yourself? Feel free to...
Cool. Do we have to do checks ourselves then? Get to use Chaska. Hello.
I think it should be possible to clear this spout with just a few hard hits. But there are signs of strange life in here. Meddling with it might be dangerous.
Well, good thing we got Chaska then, don't we?
Hey! Monsters!
Open fire! Bullseye!
Bang. And pow.
I thought I was done for. Oh, this spout should be good now. Thank you very much.
Coolio, no worries, dude. Right, can I use a spell? I can indeed. Right, what's going on up here then?
How strange. Why is there so much solid flow just in here?
Well, could be from the Children of Echoes. Maybe it got swept up here due to the ley line disturbances? And I did see those strange markings on the cliff.
No strange markings on the cliff.
I can't think of a way to resolve this. Short of going all the way to the Children of Echoes to borrow it to Petlisaur.
What do you mean, guys? There's one right there. Silly. Jump over. Come down. And bang. You're welcome. Right, what's going on up here then? Can I get up there with this guy? Yeah, definitely. Coolio.
Oh, are you here to help? Thank goodness. There's no way I could do all this by myself. So the blockage here has to be cleared using a special bomb, but carrying explosives up that steep slope would be a recipe for disaster.
What if Chaska flew him?
If I dropped it or slipped and fell, I'd be blown to bits in an instant. So, my plan was to transport the bomb to the other side, then send it over in a hot air balloon. All I need now is for someone else to strike the balloon at the right moment, dropping the payload right on top of the spout, and problem solved. What do you think? Simple enough, right?
I feel like you've made this a harder solution than it has to be, but sure, I can do that.
Huh? Oh, that one. No, I've got no idea who that belongs to. Or how they got it up so high. I just wish I could fly up there and check out what kind of tech they're using. Ah, well. Getting the trial arena back in order is more important. I'll head over and set up now. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm always ready. Where do I want to be? Cool.
All right! Get ready!
Do I want it to blast this? I guess so. Oh shit! Issue. I may have fell down the hill. I may have missed it. Unless you're gonna kindly hold it there for me whilst I climb back up. No, it gone.
All right, get ready.
All right, let's try not walk off the cliff again. Wait for it. Wait for it. And pew. Yeah. That was easy. Right, next one. I go down quicker. Hello.
This is crazy. I put all of my strength into it, but it just won't break. Maybe Inkanak was right after all. If a stable structure is formed inside the solid phlogiston, I'll need to hit all the weak spots at the same time to break it. But how am I supposed to do that?
How am I supposed to do that? mean, can I use her E?
Open. The gaseous phlogiston
that
is being
works.
replenished. Looks like all the spouts have been unblocked. Let's head back up.
Cool. Oh, I've lost Chaska. You couldn't have given me Chaska to get back up there. Dang you. I'm gonna fly there. I can't be bothered. Hello, bird. Okay, bye-bye, bird. Right. Hello, we did it all. It's all good.
You took care of everything in no time at all. Incredible work.
Yeah, I did everything because everyone else is useless.
Now we just have to wait until the gaseous phlogiston is fully replenished. Then we can kick off the retrials.
Actually, Inkanak, I'd like to do a test flight first, just to make sure we're not missing anything. Could you arrange that for me?
Huh? But you only just finished getting the arena ready. There could still be other hazards we're unaware of.
All the more reason to have me test it out. Think of it as another inspection.
I guess you're right. With your flying skills, you won't be in any serious danger, even if there are hazards we overlooked.
The conditions in this area seem a little unstable, but a test flight is the only way to catch any lingering issues.
Yeah.
All right, I'll get things set up for you. Just let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Are you ready? This should be a piece of cake for Chaska, but still, try to be careful. All right, then spread your wings and fly.
Will do.
Take me up.
I mean, what's supposed to get in my way? We're flying through the air. Well, what did even unclogging the phlogiston nodes do?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't actually have to press space or anything. I can just use my mouse. That's quite nice. Where am I going? Ah. Oh, last one. Don't you dare kill me.
That was amazing. Paimon couldn't take her eyes off you.
Any further issues with the venue?
No, nothing major. Give it a few days, and we should be able to conduct the trials.
Help! Help me! You're from the Flower Feather clan, right? Please, come quick, you've got to help us!
Catch your breath first. What's the situation?
We got attacked by a Kukasaur. My friends are still stranded in the middle of the road with the goods we were transporting. Please, I'm begging you, save them!
Huh? Are Kukusaurs really that aggressive? Do they usually attack groups of people unprovoked?
Not in my experience, but there are exceptions to every rule. Let's go check it out.
Did you guys anger them? Because if you angered them, then that's your own fault.
Ouch! I've never seen such an aggressive Kukusaur.
Hello, Alpha.
Chaska? Traveler? This is a surprise.
Elder Alba? Huh. So, where's this aggressive Kukusaur we've heard about?
Already flew away. Looks like it backed off once it realized that reinforcements were coming.
So why do you think it attacked these people in the first place? Was it after the food?
No. These merchants are even transporting food.
Ah! Thank goodness! The phlogiston wings are intact!
Oh.
Phlogiston wings.
Thank you so much for coming to our rescue. These phlogiston wings are our most prized goods. If anything happened to them, It would ruin us.
Wait a minute. Are you the merchants that were looking to collaborate with us? Wormy told me about you.
Yeah, that's us. So I take it you're Elder Ulpa?
I am. You must be exhausted from your journey, not to mention shaking up from the attack. Let me bring you back to our tribe to rest. We can talk business after you've recovered.
But Elder Ulpa, what about the Kukasaur attack?
Well, our guests here weren't seriously injured, and their goods are intact. Perhaps that Kukasaur was just having a bad day. There are so many of them around here. You'd expect something like this every once in a while. I don't think we need to pursue it any further. More importantly, how are the preparations for the flying trials going? Is everything in order over at the arena?
Huh? Did you say flying trials? What a coincidence! Sounds like a perfect use case for our phlogiston wings. You'll be pleasantly surprised by what they can do.
Oh, really? Now I'm intrigued.
Well then, let's forget all about this Kukasaur attack for now. We have some serious business to discuss.
Okay, bye then.
So that's it? That all went smoother than expected. Well, guess we'd better get going. Huh? Chaska?
A blood-stained feather.
A blood-stained feather? The incident is forgotten about and the piece returns to the flower feather can. Well, that bit was much quicker than the first one.
The Feather Clan should be about ready to hold the new flying trials by now. Let's go check it out.
Hopefully. Let me just track it just to make sure. Okay, it's just up there. Cool. Did I just... I swear you just popped in and out of existence. Or was I just seeing things?
Ah, Traveler and Paimon. You came.
We came?
Yep, and it looks like we made it just in time. Although, can't say the same for the Kukusaurs. Bit of a low turnout, huh?
Yeah, you'll see why soon enough.
All right, get ready. 3, 2, 1, fly!
Whoa! We're really flying! I feel light as a feather. I'm flying without a Kukasaur.
These phlogiston wings are awesome.
What the?
So they made
What's
jetpacks.
going on? Paimon can barely believe her eyes. How did they fly all on their own?
What happened while we were gone?
The merchants we ran into that day were selling a product called phlogiston wings. It's a flying machine worn on the back. To operate it, you just use a handheld trackball that controls the flow of gaseous phlogiston.
That's incredible.
Yeah. If our tribe, well, if Natlan mass adopted this technology, it would revolutionize our mobility and responsiveness in times of crisis.
Yeah.
Just think of the countless tragedies that could be averted.
I feel like I'm dreaming. Did I really just fly on my own without the help of a Kukasaur?
You'd better believe it. Plus, you just passed a flying trial. Right, Elder Ulpa?
Elder Ulpa?
Should this really count as a pass? If we did the trial using phlogiston wings?
Why not? The scoring rubric is about flying performance. It doesn't specifically say you have to ride a Kukasaur, does it?
Yeah, maybe, but... I mean, even Chaska had to ride a Kukasaur in a trial, right? And the whole point of the trial is to test both your flying technique and your ability to work with a Saurian companion.
Well, if we can fly by ourselves, maybe we don't need to test the ladder anymore.
Chaska, Traveler?
It's like driving an
what are
automatic
your
and
thoughts
manual
on this
car,
new
isn't
invention?
it? Yeah, I think they should use it with caution.
Right? That's what I think too.
I agree that they have strategic value. But I don't think it makes any sense to evaluate candidates by the current testing standards if they're using phlogiston wings.
Why? Shunan finally mustered the courage to go through with this. And now you're saying it doesn't count?
I don't have any experience using these wings in battle, nor is it immediately obvious how to incorporate them into the existing systems in our tribe. Taking a longer-term perspective, I think we need to start by getting thoroughly acquainted with how these things work. Then we can develop a new trial format with new assessment criteria, tailored to candidates using the phlogiston wings.
You all raise valid points. But Chaska, while your proposal sounds perfectly reasonable, it would probably take years to put it into practice. We lost so many people in that war. These phlogiston wings could be exactly what we need to strengthen our forces and boost morale in this trying time. And as for real-world battle experience, there will be plenty of opportunities to gain that. I have high hopes for you, Junon.
Huh? Hey, stop staring into space! Say thank you!
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Elder Alpa.
You have nothing to thank me for. Remember, the way you got your wings back was by relying on yourself.
Oh, Elder Alpa! Bad news! Kukasaurs are attacking the merchants again!
Again? Okay, everyone, stay put while I...
Huh? Chaska?
Guns and wings. Not Guns and Roses, it's Guns and Wings.
And then Elder Alpa and the others too? Anyway, let's go see what this is all about.
What is this all about? Why did Chaska run off so desperately? Was it about the blood-stained feather that she found? God, I really wish there was more stamina in this game. Oi! Oh, okay, well.
Oh, it's back! It found us again! Run! Get out of here!
Curses. She's really riled up this time. Hey! Stop running! We'll never outrun a creature with wings! Get back here and let's fight!
Stop! All of you!
Chaska! Oh, wonderful! Quick, get rid of that thing! What's going on? Why isn't she doing anything?
So it really is you, sister.
Sister?
Wait, sister? That Kukusaur is Chaska's sister?
Huh? I'm so confused.
Koya, wait!
Koya?
Is Chaska gonna be okay? Should we go check on her?
I'm so confused. She has a sister Kukusaur? Is her mother a Kukusaur?
Chaska, are you okay?
I'm fine. Sorry for making you worry.
You're not going to keep following her?
No point. She's an expert at hiding her tracks. Once she's shaken you off, you'll never catch up to her. At least, I always used to lose to her at hide-and-seek when we were kids.
When you were kids?
Well, yeah. You know I was raised by Kukasaurs. Anyway, she and I grew up in the nest together. Her name's Koya, and she's my big sister. We played together all the time, chasing each other through treetops or mountaintops. It felt like it would go on that way forever. Until the day I was sent back to live with the humans.
But you're not blood related.
Not all Kukasaurs are friendly towards people. Koya, for instance, she's fine with me because we grew up around each other, but she's not fond of other humans. When Mom decided to send me away, Koya strongly protested, and after I left, she became more and more reluctant to interact with humans.
Maybe she thinks that humans stole you away from her.
It's a possibility, but in any case, we still stayed best friends at first. I had a hard time adjusting to life in the tribe. So whenever something went wrong, I'd run off into the wild and vent to Koya.
Ah, so that's what Uncle Cusco was talking about. He said you seemed to prefer hanging out with Saurians to your own kind back then.
Yeah, I did. But then, gradually, everything changed. With a new mom and dad, a new tribe, and Koichi, I started getting curious about these humans, and made an effort to understand their behavior. The more time I spent with them, the less I spent with Koya. And then, one day, it was Koya's turn to leave the nest. She sought me out and asked if I was willing to leave the tribe and go live in the wilderness with her. As far as I can remember, that was the first time she ever approached a human settlement on purpose.
So, how did you answer her?
Well, I wouldn't be standing here talking to you if I'd said yes.
In other words, you turned her down?
No, I was torn. On the one hand, I'd already made up my mind to embrace my new family and accept my human identity. But I also knew that Koya wasn't a fan of humans, and I didn't want to disappoint her. She took my hesitation as an answer. She saw it as a personal betrayal, threw a huge fit, and then flew off. We hadn't seen each other since, well, until today. Not for a lack of trying, though. I tried asking Mom where Koya's new nest was so I could talk things out with her. But Koya had already asked Mom not to tell me where she'd moved to. It must be hard for Mom, being stuck between her two daughters. So I didn't press the issue. And I didn't go looking for her.
But after today's events...
If things carry on like this, I need to make sure I find her before anyone else. Even if she doesn't want to see me. For now, let's bring the wounded back to the tribe. And see what Mutota and Elder Alba have in mind.
Yeah. Back to the clan.
So, I hear there's been another Kukasaur attack.
Ha! I knew it! They're wild animals, and they can't be trusted.
Hey, show a little respect. The Kukasaurs are our partners.
Maybe in the flying squad, but they don't give a hoot about the rest of us.
Well, now that we have the phlogiston wings, do we even need the Kukasaurs anymore?
Are you kidding? How are we supposed to protect our tribe without them?
I didn't mean it like that.
Huh? Protect our tribe? Or are you just scared that your precious flying squad will lose its prestigious position?
You take that back!
Things are changing so quickly.
Tasca, there's a conflict emerging there. Aren't you going to nip it in the bud?
The whole tribe's talking about this now.
Nip it in the
Breaking
bud.
up a single fight won't solve anything. The real source of conflict here is the phlogiston wings. And what happened with Koya.
On any other day, people would just brush this attack aside. After all, clashes between wild Kukasaurs and humans are no more common than those between people.
But now that the phlogiston wings have entered the equation, it's sparked a debate over whether our tribe needs the Kukasaurs at all.
I worry that we risk repeating the mistakes of the Cinder City. Back then, Lord Ochkon's hatred of the Saurians nearly destroyed the peace forged by the Pyro Archon. Chaska, to prevent things from deteriorating further, I'd like to task you with restoring peace to the tribe.
I will.
Traveler. You've already done so much for Natlan, and the Flower Feather clan has no right to ask more of you. But...
say no more, I'm in. Tasker is my friend.
And don't forget about Paimon. Just leave this to us.
Yeah.
This whole situation has unfolded so quickly that it's put us on a back foot. To tell the truth, it makes me a little suspicious.
You think someone might have orchestrated all this?
It's possible. Leave it with me. I'll look into it. Also, Chaska, could you try to keep a low profile while you're out there digging around? We don't want to give our hand away.
I'll do my best.
Okay, so where should we start?
This all began with Koya's attacks. If we can find out what led her to do it, that should give us something to work with.
But will she even talk to us?
Unlikely. Given how she reacted when I showed up, I don't think she's forgiven me. If you want to resolve a conflict through dialogue, sometimes you need a third-party facilitator. Let's go see my mom.
Yeah, I'm curious. Who is your mum? She lives in the middle of nowhere, apparently. Lovely. Must be thrilling to visit her all the time. Can I swim there? Somewhat of a path. Should be able to make it. Oh, can I steal you and use you to fly there?
Alright, let's finish this fast.
No. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Oh, shit. How do I slow down? There we go. Well, it got me over here at least. I'm guessing your mum is a Saurian then.
Wow, so this is where you used to live as a child?
Mm-hmm. When I was little, we used to do this thing where I'd jump from the top of this tree, and Koya would fly over from the platform and catch me in midair. Or sometimes we'd both fly from the treetop together, and then after some aerial maneuvering, she'd throw me up onto that platform. After we got a bit older, we went to the nearby shores looking for even greater heights.
Stop! You're gonna give Paimon a heart attack!
Oh, really? I just thought it made a fun story.
I liked it.
Then I'll share more with you when there's time. Anyway, back to the matter at hand.
Aww. Is that your mum?
Hey, Mama Bird. I'm back. My last visit was only a week ago, wasn't it? See? I visit you more than I visit Papa Cusco. I brought a couple of friends with me. These are the Traveler and Paimon. Traveler, Paimon, this is my mom. Her name is Chimpu. In the human tongue, anyway.
Hi.
No, not really. I don't speak it as such, but I can sort of get the gist. Although only with Mom and Koya, since I spent my formative years with them. Even then, it's basically a best guess based on their sounds, body language, and expressions. Seems to work about 9 times out of 10, anyway. As for whether Mom understands me, I can't always tell. But somehow we still manage to communicate. Call it the family bond, I guess. Don't worry. I'm doing well, but I think Koya might be in some trouble.
Chaska explains the situation.
I know she's never been a fan of humans, but she's never deliberately attacked them before either. What's behind this sudden change?
Does, Auntie Chimpu know anything?
Doesn't look like it. Koya hasn't visited her in a long time. Then, could you please tell me where she's living nowadays? I really need to talk to her. If this animosity between her and the tribe continues, then the next time there's an incident, I don't know if I'll make it there in time. She said she'll take us there. Thank you, Mom.
Yay, we get to go. Oh, we're controlling her. Where are we going? Oh. Into the unknown. Can I? Insufficient phlogiston? Ah. Is that what I need? Sweet. Just follow the things. I need to go up, down, up. Yeah, these things last quite a while actually. Ooh. Come on, keep flying. No time to wait. Up there. I was gonna say I'm not gonna make it. Where am I going? Down here. Down? Yeah.
This is a really remote location.
There's penguins.
She was trying to get as far away from humans as possible.
We stay here? Okay. Got it. Traveler. Paimon. Mom says we should stay out of sight for now. She'll talk to Koya first. Koya is very hostile toward humans right now. So if we show up unannounced, it might just make things worse. Sounds like things are more complicated than I imagined. There's evidence in this area suggesting that Koya might have been the victim of a human attack. No! It's Chime, Koya's child. The attackers kidnapped her. They came over the sea, under the cover of night, and they took Chime.
What the heck? Who would do such a thing?
The people who made those jetpacks.
I searched day and night, and finally found them.
Oh, yeah! Tafal's contraption is working like a charm! Got her in one!
Hey, there's another one! Wait, is that the one that got away last time?
Who cares? Just get them all! T'Pol pays us per catch!
Naughty, naughty.
Joska? How do you get here? Quick, stop her!
Don't you even think about running away! Bullseye!
How dare you shoot them, you monsters.
Don't come any closer, or I'll... Go, Phlogiston Wings! Take me out of here!
Uh-oh, looks like it malfunctioned.
This is bad.
That's what you deserve.
Mom and Koya are already injured. And if that thing explodes right next to them...
Help! Elemental energy suppresses it! Please, someone!
Get back!
It's still going.
Guess we need a more permanent solution. All right then.
I like this comic book style. A huge explosion.
That was too close. I thought I was gonna die.
Good.
Answer us honestly. Were you the ones who attacked Koya before?
I am... No, it was...
Well, she says it was you.
If you still want to deny it.
Just tell me, who sent you here?
It was T'Pol. He told us to catch all the wild Kukasaurs we can find. And he also said that this Kukasaur has become a thorn in his side, so it needs dealing with urgently.
T'Pol? Huh. Sounds familiar. But where from?
Well, he tends to send his orders in writing. He pretty much never communicates with us in person. When he does, he wears a mask to hide his face. And whenever we trade Kukasaurs for phlogiston wings, we deal with his henchmen.
So you didn't even make those wings?
All we did was slap some labels on them and transport them over here, to make them look like they're imported.
To make it harder to trace their origins.
Why does he want you to catch Kukasaurs?
I don't know, honest!
Well, that's mighty convenient, huh? What about if I held a gun to your head? Would that change your answer?
No need. I'm sorry. I'll tell you everything I know. T'Pol doesn't tell us much, but he always stresses that he wants them alive. So that gives us some clues. This is just a best guess, of course, but we suspect that the gaseous phlogiston stored in the trackballs is drawn directly from the Kukasaurs.
What?
Easy now. You're still injured. Hey, keep talking.
Yes, ma'am. So, the gaseous phlogiston has to be highly refined in order to power the phlogiston wings. The slightest imperfection can have disastrous consequences, as you just witnessed. But the Kukasaurs have a natural ability to process gaseous phlogiston. So, if you use them as an intermediary, then...
That's enough. So the Kukasaurs you took, where are they now?
T'Pol should have them. But no one knows where he's based, apart from him and his henchmen. We've tried looking for it ourselves, even followed them a few times. But we always end up losing track of them.
Random thought. Maybe they're hiding up in the sky?
In that balloon.
T'Pol. T'Pol. I'm sure I've heard that name. Maybe it was...
Jaska, Traveler!
Who's that? Is that Alpa?
That voice! It's Alpa!
Yeah.
Elder Alpa? What brings you all the way out here?
Well, I was patrolling nearby when I heard the sound of an explosion. What's going on?
Let me fill you in. So basically, there was this, and then that, and then there was those things, and
I
then,
don't believe it.
Elder Alpa, does the name T'Pol ring a bell to you? I feel like I've seen it written down before. Maybe in a list of candidates for the flying trials?
Huh? So he's a member of your tribe then?
No. If he was a member of the Flower Feather clan, I'd definitely know him.
Shall we head back to the tribe and do some investigating?
Now that you mention it, I do remember a young man from outside our tribe who came to participate in our flying trials once. You were away on a mission at the time, which is probably why you don't remember him. He was a craftsman from the Children of Echoes, but he'd always dreamed of soaring the skies, so he wanted to join our flying squad.
The Children of Echoes? That's rare.
But despite his best efforts, he unfortunately failed to pass the trial and gain the Kukasaur's approval. In the end, he went wingless and returned dejected to the Children of Echoes.
Wingless, huh? Maybe he invented the phlogiston wings to get revenge on the Kukasaurs.
Perhaps. Or maybe it's simply his way of dealing with his regrets over his past flying endeavors.
Either way, it doesn't excuse his abuse of the Kukasaurs. I'm gonna take these guys back and expose the truth to the tribe. It's time for this conflict to end.
Yeah.
Easy, Chaska. Remember what I said about keeping a low profile? The ringleader still hasn't shown himself, and this man's allegation about powering the phlogiston wings with Kukasaurs is only speculation. Bringing these men to the tribe now won't win over any current supporters of the phlogiston wings. In fact, it may even escalate the conflict further. After all, many are mistrustful of the Kukasaurs after recent events.
Is that why T'Pol waited until now to try to capture my sister?
I don't know. I mean, he did tell us to spread negative rumors about the Kukasaurs and slip some Mora to anyone opposed to them, but...
Koya only attacked humans because they stole her child!
Nevertheless, we will be hard-pressed to change people's minds while emotions are running high. Unless we have irrefutable evidence.
We need to catch the pole himself.
Bravo! My thoughts exactly. In the meantime, leave these men with me. I'll escort them back to the tribe. I'll take the other members of their crew into custody too. They won't get another chance to stir up trouble.
Fair enough. I guess finding T'Pol is gonna be the key to resolving this conflict. Let's hope the Children of Echoes have some info on him. Sorry, whatever it is, it'll have to wait till this is all blown over. I have to fix this situation before it spirals out of control. Mom, sis, rest up and get well soon. I gotta fly.
I bet you T'Pol is in that balloon that's up in the sky where that guy said, oh, he didn't know who owns it. It's just up there, really high. Don't worry about me, Mum can take care of herself. Guess Koya's kinda coming with us then. Did we just... Okay, we're at the Children of Echoes magically. Cool.
So Appa says that T'Pol's from the Children of Echoes. But how do we track him down? Just ask around until we find him?
Let's start by talking to someone we know. It'll be faster that way. At this time and place, I'll bet the easiest person to find is... Wakey wakey, Shilonen!
Wakey wakey! Exit bakey!
Oh, it's you.
You sleep in a tree?
Okay, give me a second. I'll come down.
Seems like you two both love climbing trees.
I climb trees to fly further and see farther. I don't usually stop for a nap.
Well, we're not all like you. Always full of energy, even after flying around all day. Yeah. So, you've come all this way and interrupted my precious nap time. Might I inquire as to, why?
I'm sorry, Shilonen, but it couldn't wait. Does the name T'Pol mean anything to you? He's a craftsman, apparently.
Huh. T'Pol. Yeah, that rings a bell. I think that's Puma's child.
Is he in the tribe right now?
Nope, I'm afraid you're a few years too late. Why are you looking for him?
It's a long story.
Huh, phlogiston wings. Wow, okay. The kid actually pulled it off. Well, looks like, no more rest for me today.
Pulled it off? You mean he's tried making something like this before?
Yeah, he started trying to build a flying machine right after he got back from the Flower Feather clan.
So right after he went wingless, then. Was this flying machine anything like the gun you made me?
You mean your gun that's harder to tame than the proudest Kukasaur? No, he wanted to build something that allows anyone to fly freely, even if they're not naturally gifted. But he never got very far back then, though. Blew up his workshop a few times and barely made it out alive. I never really kept up with him after that. His parents traveled a lot in their youth and only returned to the tribe after he was born. But they settled in a remote area and don't interact with other people much. which means most people in the tribe don't know them very well. Your best bet is to chat to his direct family. I'll go get Puma. Wait for me in front of the workshop. I won't be long.
Wow, this has got interesting.
Boring.
To say the least. Hopefully this isn't about an hour longer. Because it is already 10 o'clock.
I'm back. Allow me to introduce T'Pol's mother, Puma.
Hello,
Oh, save the pleasantries. I don't want to spend any longer talking about that boy than I have to.
huh?
I disowned him long ago. He is no child of mine. All he cared about was his pipe dream of reaching the sky. Oh, we tried to talk sense into him, but he was obsessed. And then when he left us, he spouted some nonsense about building a workshop in the sky to avoid the constant criticism of us ground dwellers. He left his notebook behind. Whatever questions you have, you can look for them in there. I am done talking about him. He's no son of mine. He never called me Mom anyhow.
Anyway, or someone did the subtitles wrong.
Wow, they've really fallen out. Paimon sure wasn't expecting that.
Her husband, T'Pol's father, he passed away recently, and T'Pol didn't even bother to show his face at the funeral. If you ask me, that was probably the final straw for Puma. I'll go keep her company. If there's anything else you need, just come and find me.
Thank you.
Okay, so this notebook is the only lead we got now, right? What's in there?
Yeah, that's the balloon we saw in the sky, probably. Cool.
Some early designs for the phlogiston wings, and some theorizing about an airborne workshop. Natlan, the Cinder City. Looks like that's where he got his technological inspiration from.
So, was he serious about the workshop in the sky? But that's such a big project for one person. Do we think he actually pulled it off?
Haven't we seen that somewhere before?
Oh, yes. The one from the
Yeah.
trial arena that was super high up.
I knew it.
That balloon has been there for a while, and everyone's been wondering how it got up there, but what if that's the wrong question? What if it started off even higher up, above the clouds and out of view, and it only descended to its current height due to some kind of malfunction?
Part of T'Pol's workshop?
Yeah.
Seems likely. If T'Pol's base had been hiding above the clouds this whole time, that would definitely explain why Isidore couldn't find it.
I totally called it! But how do we get up there? Jessica, can you even fly that high?
By myself? Possibly. But with a passenger, no chance. I doubt even phlogiston wings could take you up that high. At least, not without that relic T'Pol mentioned in his notebook.
Yeah, and he's probably holding on to it. We'll have to find another way. Nope. That's way beyond Paimon's altitude. Also, would you really expect Paimon to go up there and take on T'Pol by herself?
Nah,
Let's not
carry
worry.
me.
Just because we can't think of a solution doesn't mean no one else can. I'm not the only flying expert in my tribe, you know.
Oh, good point. We should go ask Elder Opa.
And Mutoda. He was quite the flying ace back in the day, too. Let's head back and see what they suggest.
Coolio. Let's head back. Where is back? Back is there. Teleport. Coolio. Hello, Mitota. I like your voice. Please
Shaska.
talk.
You're finally back. Things are getting really tense in the tribe. Have you made any headway with your investigation?
Some people even think we arrested the merchants just to support the flying squad and crack down on the phlogiston wings.
Maybe there are other parties out there fanning the flames too.
We found some promising leads, but there's a major obstacle standing between us and the irrefutable evidence we need.
A relic from the Cinder City? So Och Khan's still managing to sow discord, even after all these years.
An airborne workshop and a hot air balloon above the trial arena. And that's where you're trying to get to now?
Any ideas how we can get up there?
Neither phlogiston wings nor a Kukusaur can take you that high up. Do you really think that's where T'Pol is hiding?
Yeah.
You know what? There might just be a way.
Really?
Do you still remember those spouts in the arena? When they were all blocked, the gaseous phlogiston was trapped and unable to flow. But now, it's flowing freely. If we were to block them up again...
You mean all of them except the one at the very top of the arena? To build up the pressure there?
Precisely. With all the gaseous phlogiston flowing through one spout, it would create a high-pressure wind current.
And then we just ride it up into the sky!
Yes. It has its risks, but with Chaska's abilities, I think she could manage it.
It's an extremely risky approach, but I agree that it's feasible.
Yeah.
If you want to give it a try, check with Inkanak at the trial grounds. She can explain how to block the spouts. Chaska, if anyone has a hope of seizing this evidence from the high heavens, it is you.
We're on the highway to heaven. Right, time to go block up some tubes then. Whee! And slow glide. Now. Hello.
Goodness me, that is a very bold idea.
Didn't even tell you it.
Maybe so, but we have to act fast. What's the quickest way for us to block off the spouts?
From a technical perspective, I'd have to advise taking some measurements and carefully planning this out first. But I'm guessing that's not what you want to hear. Then we'll have to take the rough and ready approach. See the solid phlogiston over there? Our prior inspections revealed that some kind of stable structure has formed inside, making it highly damage resistant. It's not without its weak points, but unless they're all struck at the same time, the structural integrity won't be threatened.
So, what happens if we do strike them all at once?
It'll collapse.
Okay, I see where you're going with this.
Yeah, you got it. As long as you hit all the weak spots at once from the right angle, the solid phlogiston will fall right on top of the spout and block it up.
Cool.
You're right about rough and ready. Sounds like my kind of plan.
Yeah, I got you tractor again. Right, let's get this one.
Look,
So
there's a chunk of solid phlogiston right over that spout!
down here. There's another one. Oh, and there I go. Can I get my energy back? Okay, that's high enough. Thank you. This one has 5. Damn. Oh. Sweet. Now it's all coming out of there. And I'm about to lose.
Take me up.
Right. Need to go over there and then go. Oh, we need to go up. Oh, that is really high. I didn't realize how high that was.
But wait, how are Paimon and the Travelers supposed to get up there?
Koya can give you a lift. She's actually been following us this whole time.
Wow, Paimon didn't know notice at all.
Well, probably because she didn't want to get too close to humans. Or maybe just me. But right now, we need her power.
You can be a hero, Koya.
Yes, up there. That's probably where Chime is. All right, let's go have a little talk with this T'Pol.
Time to go up. I'm just riding the side of the gun. Holy hell.
Haven't ever flown that fast before.
At least we made it in one piece.
Aha. Just as I thought. It might look like a regular hot air balloon from the outside, but up close, it's clearly been heavily remodeled. And sure enough, it only descended below the cloud line because the custom-built machinery malfunctioned. I should be able to figure it out with T'Pol's notebook. Thankfully, I know a little DIY from fixing up my guns when they're having issues. That should just about do it. Now all it needs is a nice hard kick.
Maybe that works on your guns, but... Huh? We're really moving!
Damn.
Here it is! The workshop in the sky! Oh, you gotta see it to believe it. Makes you wonder why T'Pol even bothers with phlogiston wings when he has tech like this.
Well, according to the notebook, the platform beneath us runs on components from the Cinder City. Those can't be mass-produced. Also, I have some doubts about its mobility after seeing how it moved just now. For someone like T'Pol who dreams of flying freely, this definitely doesn't cut it.
But if he's got that relic, he should be able to make a set of prototype wings for himself, right? Why bother making a whole flying workshop so he can mass-produce them?
If he can come up and go freely from the workshop.
But this doesn't add up. If he's already achieved the power of flight, then he must have bigger dreams we don't know about. But what?
With any luck, we'll find the answers in his workshop.
Well, there's bound to be... Holy fuck. He's got an entire nation up here. Oh.
Cocosaurs! Seems like the merchants were right. T'Pol's using them for his own ends.
Escape, we saved you. Uh-oh. Is that Chime?
She's still breathing, but barely. By the looks of it, T'Pol was using these cages to extract phlogiston from the Cucosaurs. Once a Cucosaur is drained of phlogiston, it becomes too weak to move. We'll have to come back for these ones after dealing with T'Pol.
There's another notebook here.
Let me see. Looks like a record of his phlogiston research. Log number 330. With the support of...
I was finally able to launch the airborne workshop. Even though it relies on the relic for 80% of its power supply, I've at least taken the first step. Log number 348. Research on the relic is progressing well. I should be able to replicate the technology and scale up production very soon. Has proposed a name for this groundbreaking invention, the phlogiston wings. I think I'm getting close. Soon, I will achieve my dreams. Log number 377. Encountered some issues with the new, smaller model phlogiston wings. The gaseous phlogiston showed some volatility during the refinement process. Thinks we should proceed at a more cautious pace with the refinement experiments. But after so many past failures, I have to prove that I will succeed this time. Log number 114. ran an experiment using cucosaurs to refine gaseous phlogiston. It was a success. Log number 117. I have started recruiting merchants and hunters to capture wild cucosaurs. Log number 121. Major breakthrough in the efficiency of phlogiston yield.
Huh? So many parts have been crossed out!
Based on the context.
Yeah, probably the contact he alluded to in his other notebook. Guess he has a benefactor.
Did anyone else notice how the numbering system in this notebook suddenly changed halfway through?
Yeah, and the tones seem to change a lot
We
too.
haven't got time for textual analysis, I'm afraid. Grab the notebook and let's press on.
Are they target practice? Bruh. They were target practicing. There's a lot of Abyss mages.
Huh. Never seen one of these before. Looks like this was built with the Cinder City components, too.
You're not thinking of giving it a nice hard kick, are you?
I messed up. I meant to press E there.
Let's fly.
Whoa! What's that mechanism doing?
It's asking for a nice hard kick where it hurts. Aim for the weak spot.
Bullseye!
Is that its weak spot? Guess so. Chest. I like chests. Thank you for the chest.
What are they doing here?
It's T'Pol's henchman. He must have brought them here using the relic in his prototype wings. Watch out!
Take me up! Open fire!
Locked on!
Easy. Investigate. Time for more reading.
Look here! More of T'Pol's notes!
Log number 403. Introduced me to some new comrades who fully support my ideas. I told them that some Saurians are blessed with wings, and some people with natural gifts, while the less fortunate among us can only look on longingly as they seize the skies. But I also told them that progress can erase individual differences. Think of the tools humanity has made to fight back against wild beasts. The law we have put in place to even the playing field between the strong and the weak. I promised them that our research will be the new frontier of human progress. With our phlogiston wings, the power of flight will no longer be for a select few to enjoy. I only hope that when we finally achieve this goal, we'll be proud of me.
Imagine a world where the skies are for all to share. Yes, what a wonderful world that would be. If only it were possible, we could respond faster, and so many tragedies could be prevented. But T'Pol, what about the Saurians you're draining dry of phlogiston? You're not sharing the sky, you're stealing it! Bad move. I won't let you get away with it.
Aska.
I'm fine. Let's keep moving. I don't think we'll find anything else here.
I'm guessing we're gonna end up at that big workshop, and that's the final boss. I pressed E! I pressed E! Go! Make it! No! God dang it! Oh! Make it! Go! Go! I'm not gonna make it here either. Oh! That's a shame. Oh, I've got to run all the way to the end again. Now I'm hurt. Get everyone up. There we go. Cool. I'm good. I'm better now. Right, can I press E this time? Like I tried last time.
Let's fly.
Thanks. Hello? Oh. Okay, well you're free. I'm just gonna go up here. Okay, I'll climb then. Did I get it? Big hard kick. Why is this chest locked? Can I unlock it? Oh. There we go. Sweet. That's probably not how I was meant to do it. I was probably just meant to shoot it, but that works. Right, over here we go. And now we're at the big boss
I can't
arena.
believe he captured so many Kukasaurs. But right now, we have to focus on solving this problem at the source. Looks like we've reached the center of the workshop.
And still no sign of Koya's baby.
Let's search this area for now. If we still can't find Chime, we'll double back.
Okay.
Chaska, Traveler, come quick!
What is it? Did you find Chime?
Not yet, but look! It's another one of T'Pol's notebooks!
All right.
Log number 428. We decided to restart the experiments on phlogiston refinement, but without telling. This is the final obstacle to
What's
the
the blank
success
square?
of the Phlogiston Wings project. We cannot fall at the last hurdle. Log number 436. Earlier today, suggested using Kukasaurs as an intermediary to extract refined phlogiston. It's certainly feasible, but anyway, as long as our secret experiment succeeds, I'm sure won't bring it up again. Log number 443. We will conduct the experiment tomorrow. Well, birthday is coming up, so hopefully we'll have a birthday surprise for her.
For her?
Log number 444.
Huh? Why is this log empty?
I guess whoever wrote down the log number was prevented from recording the results.
There's more. Let's keep reading.
Log number 0. We lost many comrades in the accident. Among them are friends, lovers, and children.
No.
But we cannot stop now. We will keep their legacy alive and carry their dreams forward. As of today, we are scrapping the artificial refinement method. Instead, we will focus all our efforts on phlogiston extraction from live Kukasaurs. They are arrogant beasts whose existence in the wild serves no one but themselves. To facilitate our operations, we will gradually move the airborne workshop closer to the Flower Feather clan, even as we continue to expand it. All this we do to create a world where the skies are for all of humanity to share. All this we do to make T'Pol's dream a reality.
Given the way this is written, not to mention the fact that the numbering has started over from 0, it kinda sounds like this is someone new. Does that mean that T'Pol's already...
But in that case, who has been pursuing?
There's also a letter tucked in the end of the notebook. It's from Puma.
His evil twin brother.
T'Pol, I don't know where you are right now, so I don't know how to reach you. My best bet is to send this letter to the Flower Feather clan. Your father is gravely ill. Oh, I know we've had our differences in the past, but he is still your father. Won't you come and visit him? Please. I know you never liked him and cared even less for me. All you ever yearned for is the sky. And your birth mother. But we'll still be waiting here for you if you do come back. This may be the last chance you'll get to see your father.
So Puma's not T'Pol's real mom? Well, she did say he never called her mom, but Paimon assumed she was just venting.
We know that T'Pol's father passed away quite recently, and this letter looks recent. By contrast, the writing in this notebook is old and faded. It looks like the real reason T'Pol didn't attend his father's funeral is because he'd long since passed away himself.
And T'Pol's birth mother.
If we ask ourselves why this letter was sent to the Flower Feather clan, why T'Pol always yearned for the sky, and how he got his hands on a relic from the Cinder City, it all points to one answer.
That's right. T'Pol was my child. He was born during my days as a wingless wanderer. His birth gave me new hope. I wanted to become the kind of mother who spent her days as a valiant rider, soaring the skies. Not an aimless, wingless nobody. But his father wanted to settle down, to give his child a safe, sheltered life in his tribe. We fought about it constantly, until the love we once had for each other was gone. He started a new family, with another traveler who was also looking to return home. And I went back to the Flower Feather clan, alone. I had no idea that despite being raised among the children of echoes, my child still harbored dreams of the skies. Can you imagine, Chaska? The joy and surprise I felt when he showed up at my door, asking to join the flying trials. Or how proud I was when he said he wanted to prove his own worth, rather than relying on my position as elder. And then the anguish that overcame me when he was rejected by the Cucusaurs and became wingless, just as I had after my injury.
You've got a lot of nerve showing your face here.
Don't take this the wrong way, Chaska. I'm not here for a fight. I just want to talk. Isn't that your preferred way to resolve things? I trust you've learned of T'Pol's wish on your way here. A world where the skies are for all of humanity to share. If only his dream can be realized, no one will ever have to lose their wings again. Our aerial prowess will be greater than ever before. War will never again come at such a great cost. The loss of Koichi is a tragedy that need never be repeated. So tell me, Chaska, do you really wish to see the phlogiston wings forever grounded and gathering dust?
Nothing you've said excuses all the conflict you've caused.
You mean the argument back at the tribe? It was a necessary measure. Sometimes this is the only way to accelerate the pace of progress. Is a mother harming her children when she coaxes them into swallowing a bitter pill? Of course not. It is a brief moment of suffering for the greater good, and the child would come to understand this in due course. The phlogiston wings are that bitter pill. We will never progress as a tribe if we cling to the scraps the Cucusaurs offer us. Once the people have embraced the phlogiston wings, they will never look back. Even if they learn how the refined phlogiston is sourced. They will convince themselves that the sacrifice of a few Cucusaurs is a small price to pay for our dominion over the skies. But this I had not anticipated. I barely had the chance to introduce the phlogiston wings to the tribe before you found this place.
Your plan was hardly foolproof.
Yet, it can still be salvaged. Chaska, traveler, you are the hope of humanity. I'm sure you have your doubts about my methods, but know that my love for humanity and for Natlan is genuine. You know me, Chaska. And you know that I've always treated everyone in the Flower Feather clan as my own children, as fellow humans. Surely you can understand my perspective.
Hey, quit the quips! This is serious!
Alpa, Natlan doesn't belong to humans alone. And truthfully, neither do I. How many times has the Abyss invaded Natlan now? And yet despite how much stronger it is than us, Natlan still stands as a nation of humans and Saurians. Peace imposed by force will crumble in a matter of days, because social bonds are what hold a civilization together. Weren't you the one that taught me that? And yet you would break the bond we share with our Saurian companions to take more power for ourselves? That's as stupid as hacking your own arm off to use it as a club.
They are wild beasts, driven purely by instinct. How could they possibly understand human social bonds?
Ugh, how did someone like her ever become a writer?
Maybe Kukastor instincts are not so different from ours.
You overestimate them. They bow to the strong and shun the weak. That's all there is to it. They never gave Tepal a second glance when he was at his lowest, nor me when I returned injured from the Cinder City. It's all about survival of the fittest for them. Plain and simple. They obeyed me once I proved myself stronger than them, but the moment it serves them better, they'll abandon me in a heartbeat.
You're wrong, Alpa. They only reject the wingless because they don't want to fly anyone to their death.
Chaska, I will promise you this. Only the unruliest wild Kukusaurs will be used for phlogiston extraction. The ones who have nothing else to offer to humanity.
Well, that's too bad. Because I know a few unruly wild Kukusaurs who don't think that idea is gonna fly. Namely my mom, my sister, and me. And the others? To us, they're friends, family, even children. So if you want to put any of them in one of your cages, you're gonna have to go through us.
Is that right? I knew you might be difficult to convince. Maybe this will change your mind.
Alpa!
Careful! Don't make any rash decisions. Unless you want to see her suffer.
Oh no, that's one of the extraction cages!
I told my subordinates to take control of the tribe while I was away. Luckily for them, our strongest warrior and our most powerful ally aren't there to stop it.
Take control? What are you planning to do with Mutota and his supporters?
Merely accelerate their inevitable downfall. They cannot stand in the way of progress forever. It is not the move I wish to make, but I'm afraid you and your friends force my hand. And since you insist on imposing me too, I have no choice but to keep you here until the dust has settled.
Ooh, you got
So
you
that's
there.
what you meant by I just want to talk. You never intended to negotiate. You just wanted to stall us.
No, Chaska. I genuinely hoped I could win you over. You are the strongest warriors we have. Put down your weapons, and I promise you that no harm will come to this young Saurian. I just need you to stay here for the next couple of weeks or so, while my people consolidate their power. Then, I will give her back to you, and you'll be free to leave.
You really think the Power Icon is going to let you get away with this, Coop?
As long as the majority supports our vision, even the Pyro Archon cannot meddle in our internal affairs.
Your vision is deranged, and the Flower Feather Clan will never support it.
You sure about that? Then wait here and see. Time will tell.
What do we do? Even if the whole tribe fights back...
Stop delaying the inevitable! Drop your weapons and get into the cages, now!
She's still holding Chime hostage. Is there really no other way?
Koya?
Huh? What are you yapping about? Stand down. Drop your weapons, now! Ah! Ah! No! The relic!
Time to fight.
Let's run! Locked on! Give up, Alpa. We're negotiating my way out, and this ain't your strong suit.
Just shut up! Ah, help! Anybody?
Hey, something's up with this relic!
Locked on!
Uh-oh.
No! What is she doing? She'll bring us all down with her!
But why? We stabilized the relic!
Maybe it got damaged in the fight. If we don't think of something fast, this whole workshop is gonna fall apart.
No. They're directly beneath us. My beloved tribe!
Leave the workshop to me. If we don't solve the problem at the source.
Okay. It's too powerful. This ain't a toy like last time. I don't think I can just throw it aside. But we need to get it far away before it explodes. Then the tribe will be safe, and so will this workshop. Koya, remember when we were kids? Come on, let's take this thing high up into the sky. Don't worry, I know I can get rid of it before it explodes. We're talking some surface wounds at most. All I need is for you to catch me at the end, just like old times. I can't hold it back anymore. We have to go.
Don't be insane!
Alpha attacks Chas from behind while the relic is going wild.
What are you? You're a fool, Chaska! Why would you choose such a risky solution? We cannot entrust the safety of our tribe to this wild Saurian!
I'm the fool. Do you really think you can stand a better chance than me?
Sure, it may be asking too much for an ex-wingless to escape the blast radius in time, but I can fly it a safe distance away, even if it's the last thing I do.
No.
Here, these should be high enough to save the clan. What?
You don't get to die a hero today.
Get it, Chaska. No. Koya. Oh. Thank God.
Koya, are you hurt? Let me take a look at you. What do you mean, I'm fine? Didn't I tell you to catch me on your back? Why did you try to shield me from the blast? Accident? Yeah, right. Seriously, you're as stubborn as ever.
Chaska, Koya!
How are things looking here?
All taken care of. Mostly.
I think that's putting it mildly. I owe you one. Again.
Jimmy.
Oh, but be honest. Do you still think Kukasaurs can't form bonds?
Mom, I'll figure out the refinement problem. I'll find a way. You don't need to worry about it. I just need some more time. That's all I ask. Please just trust me. Just this once.
The Flower Feather Clan yield to the strong. And it's up to the winners to define what strength means. So it looks like it's my turn to yield.
Indeed.
Koya! Koya!
What happened?
So, you're absolutely sure it's not because of the explosion?
Yes, for the 10,000th time, I'm sure. The blast barely touched her. The reason she fainted was old injuries playing up, compounded by overexertion in recent days. The moment she finally relaxed, all the built-up stress finally caught up with her. And no wonder. Honestly, she's just like you. Anyway, now you know how we feel when you go off risking life and limb. Your mother and I would both appreciate it if you lived less dangerously. You know she wrote to me from the Masters of the Nightwind, just to scold me for not doing enough to keep an eye on you. If she wasn't so busy with work, you can bet she'd come back here and chew us both out in person.
I'll find an opportunity to apologize to her. I promise.
You'd better. No more avoiding us, okay? And don't get me started on all the checkups you've missed.
Got it. Got it. Huh? Koya? You're awake. I'll go let everyone know.
Hey, but we're not done talking. What are we gonna do with her, Even after everything that's happened, she still hasn't figured out how to start the conversation with you. She keeps saying, I don't think Koya has forgiven me yet. But if you ask me, she's the one who's scared to open up and have an honest conversation. For all her confidence, she's a very sensitive soul underneath. You'd think as a peacemaker, she of all people would know how to reconcile with her family after a falling out. She must have been a handful growing up. Thank you for being there for her. And of course, thank you for keeping her safe when you were up there in the sky.
Koya, Uncle Cusco, we're here!
What were you just talking about now?
I was just telling her that she's not to go chasing danger with Chaska ever again.
Cusco, I understand how you must feel. But it's all thanks to Koya and Chaska's efforts that the airborne workshop didn't come crashing down on our heads.
Oh, Paimon almost forgot to ask. They didn't hurt you while we were gone, did they?
Thankfully, when her co-conspirators tried to arrest me, I was out coaching Koya and Junan. The two of them were a huge help. They took care of things while I went around rallying the resistance. So, in the end, Alpa's would-be revolt didn't really get off the ground. And as it turns out, not all of the wingless want to see our dear Saurian friends replaced with phlogiston-powered gizmos. I'm so sorry you got mixed up in this, by the way. We should have caught on to Alpa's scheme sooner. We could have saved so many Kukasaurs from getting hurt. Most of the airborne workshop has now been dismantled. We've just left one small, harmless part intact, and repurposed it as a jail for Alpa and her cronies.
Let's see how they like being locked up in a sky prison.
How the tables have turned,
So,
indeed.
it looks like there's just one last conflict left to resolve. Peacemaker, you're up.
I said I had to wait until things had blown over, didn't I? And now they have. But I still have no idea what to say. Koya, I just want to say, I'm sorry for how things went down back then.
We all grow up and from new bonds with new family and friends.
Huh? Does this mean you're not mad at me anymore?
There's that family likeness coming through again.
But that day, when we ran into each other. Huh? So then, when did you finally make your peace with it?
Oh, it's Chime and Chimpu. They're here too.
I guess it was when I returned to my embrace to my new family of my own. Ah. All ends well. Is that it? Yeah! Oh, that was a great tribe quest. I love that one. Oh. That may actually be... Well, I don't know. Kenichi's was good. Other than Kenichi's, I think that was my favourite tribe quest so far. That was really good. I love that. Oh, dang. Oh, we got more of this, did we? Ah, okay. Oh, so is this... No. I'd say it's at the tribes, but we've already done... I don't know. I don't get how it works. Oh, okay. Well, let me claim that quickly. Just so I don't lose that. Right, well, it is 10:48 where I am, so I am definitely going to leave stream there today, but that was really good. I love that. That was also fun. I will also claim that quickly. Reputation, 600 for me. Woohoo. And now we've got another 2 to do, don't we? Yes, level 1 and the other one that we haven't gone to yet, which is the Unsons clan, I believe. I'm not sure. Right, well. Oh, we can get the wings now finally. After we do both of these, we'll be able to get them. That's cool. Right, yeah. Well, I am going to leave my stream there for today. I had lots of fun doing the interlude chapter as well as that. Both took about as long as each other. I think Chaska's quest may have actually taken longer, I'm not sure. But yeah. I thank you everyone who came to my stream. I really love all you guys, and I thank you for giving me the support that I do not deserve. But make sure to go down into my description and go check out everyone that's down there. They all deserve the same love and support. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to be quite busy for the next couple weeks with college and other stuff. So I may not actually be live. I may. I'm not saying I won't be. But I'm just saying I may not be live till after New Year's. So don't be disappointed. There may be a video. There may be a couple videos. I'm not sure. But yeah, again, I thank you all very much for coming and watching. I hope you all had as much fun as I did, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye!